You're watching the Dirtbag Dan Show, episode number 9. I was just looking because I made a fucking playlist on YouTube finally. Woo! Yeah, it's getting red. It's getting red.
This fool took like an hour and a half to make a playlist.
Yo, they changed shit up, bro. I'm like an old person with the internet, which is a new thing.
Can I just point out to the black people that are confused about what Dan is doing right now? He is not smoking crack right at this moment. This is actually a new white thing for marijuana users called dabs.
Wow. And there we are.
I'm just trying, like, this shit should be added to the Urban Dictionary.
That's hella funny, though. I love how fucking...
Honestly, though, the first
racially segregated.
The first time you saw somebody doing dabs, were you not the most uncomfortable person in the world?
No, because like I used to send my like shameless ass homies to buy crack pipes so we could smoke oil, like weed oil back in the day.
So you've just been freebasing weed pretty much
all
your whole
day,
life.
bro. I've been trying to figure out interesting ways to smoke. Oh man,
it's not freebasing.
Magnifying glasses, fuck. What
anything that we could do that doesn't make us feel like we're gonna get all itchy and bugs are gonna come out of our skin.
Dude, we used to fucking
bugs do come out of my skin.
We used to put tincture in the little ice drop things and then put that on the weed. Just dumb shit. Shouts out to our sponsors, BCOapparel, BCOapparel.com. You'll see me rocking that shit in the 100 Bulletz battle, which dropped today. We're going to talk about that shit later.
And some ductwork clothing over here in this bitch.
Yeah, look at
I legit have a dude duct taped to a chair with a hashtag that says "About That Life."
Wow.
Try getting pulled over with that shit in the city the other night, drunk as fuck at 3 a.m.
Inappropriate.
And having to explain why your T-shirt has a kidnapping on it.
No, it's a clothing company.
And
he's like, so are you about that life?
The unofficial sponsor of the Dirtbag Dan Show?
I don't know.
Hemo Rage?
Yeah.
Make sure it's got the good Hooperzine A. Otherwise, don't play without the Hooperzine A is basically what I'm trying to say. The more you know.
We don't get indicted for that.
I hope we don't get renal failure from from drinking it. Moving right. Shouts to Cadillac Ron, who like sent me that in an email one day. He's like, I had to lay off the hemo rage. Renal failure is no joke.
I shout out Young Lack at least once a day.
Yeah, he was just hitting me up because we're setting up battles for this Battle of the Zay shit, and Cadillac Ron is going to be in a heavyweight match. But the Dirtbag Dan Show's got a new format, ladies and gentlemen. Basically, sometimes there fucking just isn't enough interesting battles that happen in a week. Beyond that, like we totally suck and we all have like a multiple million things that we're doing in our lives. So we've decided to go to a bi-weekly, which means the same thing as bi-monthly according to rapmusic.com, which argued about it for like 3 pages. They're like, dude, bi-weekly means twice a week. And they're like, no, look at the fucking dictionary. And they're like, that's Wikipedia. You can put whatever you want on Wikipedia. So whatever, bi-weekly, bi-monthly, whatever. 2 times a month, the Dirtbag Dan Show will be on, and it will be on at 10 o'clock live here on Ustream, and then we are going to be on YouTube and iTunes, and we're also going to make the MP3 available for our Droid users on the Dirtbag Dan Show website, www.dirtbagdanshow.com. Blah, 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 blah. All that good shit. So yeah, and one of the fucking great things that we've decided to add to the Dirtbag Dan Show is, since Caustic's gonna be here every fucking week, we said you and he doesn't even watch the battles all the time. This week he just showed up. This fucking idiot watches all the battles from last week this week and like takes detailed ass notes on them.
Like, yo, I'm gonna know so much shit this week.
Did you really?
I was like, yo, I'm gonna watch. Do I watch Daylyt and Shoddy? I watch Matt versus John.
Did.
And it took me up into Kruger versus Conceited to be like, dude, we talked about all this shit.
You're a fucking idiot.
Fucking damn it.
Even if you didn't watch the battles the first time, you sat in the chair with us while we talked about them. That means you're
but I wasn't listening.
You're just waiting for your turn
to talk. I wasn't like
participating
in the conversation.
Fair enough. Shit. So that's great. You were there for most of these battles, fortunately.
Yeah.
So
it worked out.
And you watched the one of the stranger ones on the list, the Vlad TV joint. But
yeah, whoa.
Yes.
All that aside, Caustic's going to be here every week, right? So we said he's got to have his own fucking segment. and it's got to be something that he could do every single fucking episode of the Dirtbag Dan show. And he came up with something. So fucking what is it, Caustic? What is the Caustic set?
So every 2 weeks, even though it's bi-weekly,
which is bi-monthly,
and I don't know, yeah, which happens every 2 months, twice a week, every 2 years on the leap year, which is actually every 4 years.
It runs twice.
I will be doing, I don't know if I should call it what the fuck of the week, but it should be, because, I mean, you know what I'll talk about too, since there's two.
No, we could say, let's say what the fuck of the week, and then we'll say WTF when we have to write it in places where cursing is inappropriate.
Yeah, where is that?
Wait, when do we start giving a fuck about that shit?
We don't, like, on the show.
Okay.
That's why I'm saying, like,
Just
what the fuck.
Where is cursing inappropriate?
But if I gotta, like, write it on, like, a child's T-shirt, I'll say WTF moment.
All right, fair enough.
I feel like you're out there like writing what the fuck on children in random places.
You never.
You gotta you write.
Well, I mean, not on their clothes. Like I grabbed like a baby's
words.
face and like sharpied what the fuck on a baby's face.
Okay.
Once.
A couple times.
So what the fuck, Caustic? What is the?
Are we gonna get into this right now? Do we want to start this off with the what? With
I really do.
What the fuck? All right, let me explain. Let me explain what the fuck of the week.
Welcome to the Caustic Skylar show. We're going to be starting our first segment now.
It's exciting because it's our 9th episode. Can you believe that there? And
It's
before
crazy.
that, there's like what 5 episodes?
No, yeah, there's a 15. I was saying earlier, I was putting together a playlist on YouTube, and there was 15. So if you go,
So think about that. There's 30 fucking hours of us on the internet.
It's a
Holy
lot.
shit.
It's a lot.
talking shit about battle rappers.
It's a lot. It's a big playlist.
That's fucking great.
So if you go to the YouTube page, you can go to playlist and say Dirtbag Dan Show. You can watch all of them for hours. You can spend one entire day and then some watching me and these guys bullshit.
if you do, we won't gain any more respect for you.
Nah,
than we
I'll probably lose a
previously
little,
had.
honestly.
I won't.
Don't talk to me at events because I don't want to hear what you have to say. if
And
you're
I
the
feel
type
like
of
you
person
know
who
too
does
much
that.
about me.
You were probably using drugs when you experimented with this 30-hour fucking Dirtbag Dan Show binge. But Caustic, what the fuck?
So let
moment?
me explain. I think everybody knows what the term "what the fuck" means. What the fuck happens when you don't know what the fuck happened or why the fuck someone did what they did. So what the fuck of the week is about is basically breaking down some of the logic behind some of the decisions made in battle rap these days. And as much as I wanted to talk, I wanted the first what the fuck of the week to be Arcane's terrible blog, just his shithole of a delusional life that he lives in, where he has this false sense of accomplishment every fucking day when he makes egg white fucking sandwiches covered in semen.
I
then
do
has
math
a fucking,
like this because I used to sell drugs.
then has a fucking protein shake to fucking stabilize the 160 pounds of fucking 35-year-old human being that you are. You're fucking hanging out at fucking GNCs and propositioning little kids. Unfortunately, you're fucking not the first what the fuck of the week, even though you should ask yourself what the fuck happened in the mirror every day you woke up.
Strong runner-up.
He's
A
definitely
strong runner-up. I have to say, the first what the fuck of the week officially has to be Mad Illz changing the Grind Time channel to not Grind Time Now,
But Mad Illz.
but Mad Illz. In all capital letters, like just to fucking, just like
That is
to
so
stick
fucking-
it to Direct somehow.
That is
like,
so fucking funny. They finally had an opportunity because Direct, if they would have and could have changed the name, like YouTube's like, changes all the time. And they finally given these guys the opportunity to change the name of the
even
channel.
Like in 2009, they're like, we should change
Oh,
the
they
channel
wanted
name
to.
to
They were like,
Grind
oh,
Time.
man, I wish we could, man.
It was a big
Fucking-
deal. Like, I remember that shit.
Yeah, oh, yeah, for sure.
The
People have
first
talked about this.
fucking chance that Mad Illz gets, he sees this as his opportunity to say, hey, I'm going to put my name on this brand
What?
and
That's
just really
crazy.
take it to the next level.
That's so crazy that you wouldn't change it to Grind Time Now or Grind Time Battles or fucking
just
Grind Time.
anything besides Mad fucking
Why would you change
Illz.
it to your name?
I don't even dislike Mad Illz, but it just seems like the most terrible business decision and just the most petty way to get back at somebody I've ever seen.
You want to hear a great Mad Illz one that's kind of like that?
Tell me about it.
Paid dues.
Yeah.
The second one, there was Mers gave Illz, for the battlers, he set us up with two fucking trailers, right? And fucking so Illz had one trailer and all the battlers had another trailer.
Yeah.
And Ill's trailer said Matt Ill's president CEO of Grind Time.
What the fuck are you the CEO of?
It looked like he actually printed out his own and put it on.
Like
the
I
door.
just imagine like Matt Illz in like a
crazy.
suit in like a fucking like
I
a
can't.
2-bedroom house in like Orlando.
No, but
somewhere.
that definitely like speaks to the whole like fucking change the channel name to your own fucking name thing.
Yeah,
That's wild.
why?
I cannot believe that.
Why?
Why wouldn't you change it to Grind Time?
Now people
That's-
are even less like associating your league with the glory days, and you're just dragging it so far away from what it used to be.
That's weird.
And now it's just Johnny Storm versus Scotty Maserati in a
Scotty
never-ending
Maserati.
loop.
Wow.
Oh man.
They're just gonna
In
battle
a
each other.
never-ending loop.
They're just gonna battle each other at every
Fuck,
event
Johnny.
until somebody dies. Matt Illz is like
I wonder
the
if
fucking-
Johnny's not done, like because I think even Isaac is like, I'm
Like,
probably not gonna do any more
I feel
Grind
like
Time
I feel
battles.
like
You know
Johnny
what I mean?
Storm had to have like sold drugs for Matt Illz at some point and
He's,
fucked
like,
up
posing.
really bad, and just like has like this like blood contract to battle on Grind Time for the fucking rest of time.
That's fucked up.
Like, did you like drop a kilo in the ocean somehow? And you're like, fuck, man, I'm so sorry. I will fucking do battles for free on this channel, no matter what happens.
Oh my
Holy
god.
You
shit.
can always count on me versus Scotty Maserati to happen at Lounge Battles 37 every month
Shit. All right,
for
so
the fucking rest of
the first what the fuck
eternity.
moment goes to Matt Illz for changing the channel to his own name.
So and hopefully if I remember, if I'm not too drunk or whatever, to at the end of the year have a what the fuck award.
Yeah.
And let you guys vote on
No,
who
we'll
just had
remember.
the
We'll
most
log this shit.
insane fucking logic of the year.
it's going to be recorded for the prosperity of the future in both digital and audio.
It will be
format.
preserved and buried in a time capsule where fucking
I'm digging a hole
So Matt Illz is the first
for a
one.
time capsule though.
Are you surprised that Matt Illz is the first what the fuck moment of Grind Time?
I didn't want him to be.
Yeah.
I feel like if there was like a battle rap like time capsule, like Matt Illz would put himself
Who else?
inside of it.
Other
Literally himself.
He was like, I'm
he
just gonna
he
get
would
in
climb
here,
inside of it,
and
be
people
like,
will find my
remember me
history.
forever. And I will
There's
be,
so many people
I
that you
will
could
be
have said
Grind
this
Time.
week too. Like
There
was
was a lot of weird shit that happened, even in the last 2 weeks.
Well, save it, man. You got to do
But-
this shit every 2 weeks. So
We're gonna talk about it at a future time.
bang, what the fuck moment?
So
Matt
there you
Illz,
go.
you're first on the list for changing the fucking Grind Time YouTube channel to your
Sorry,
own
man.
name.
It's just a really weird thing to do.
That's really weird.
Fucking hell.
Moving right along. One thing I wanted to talk about.
I think that went well.
I really do too. I think that went really well.
I'm impressed. Not really but you know.
Well,
You're impressed. Shut up.
he thought of something. I'm impressed that we were like, think of a segment, dude. And then he showed up and he was like, I got an idea for a
Because
segment.
Normally I'd be
He'd
like,
be like,
yeah.
I got a 6-pack. Okay,
We're good.
let's talk about versetracker.com, dude.
Tell me a little bit more about.
Yeah, what
Verse
is this
Tracker.
thing? I'm seeing like tweets and shit.
So these guys are doing the fucking math, bro. Like they went out there and actually did the math, and
I
they
saw
they
that.
released what they call the non-subjective battle rap leaderboards.
Oh, shit.
Based entirely on numbers, on the amount of views you have
Oh,
as an
wow.
individual, and what's
Really?
it called? Hey, and they rep the Dirtbag Dan show. they're awesome. I just went on the website and it says tune in to the
But
Dirtbag Dan
you
show.
obviously made the list.
Woo. No, well, check it out, dude.
Did I make the list?
No, yeah. Let's find out where you are on the list.
wanna-
Every fucking buddy is on the list. These guys are so in depth with the actual like
list?
the list.
The list.
So
It's always about fucking lists. Everything in battle rap is a list.
So look, dude.
list,
There's
fool.
like they have lists. They have most battles.
Uno Labos.
They have. Well, no. You know who has? Well, look, because I'll
Is
give
there
you.
somebody more with
Do
more
they?
battles?
So
than
do
Uno
those go
Labos?
all the way back?
Definitely,
They don't go
definitely.
all the way back to the freestyle battles and everything. Do
They basically track everything that's on YouTube. So you can't we can't talk about battles that aren't there alive and able to for people to
Right.
watch, right? So
Okay.
if you look at the world one, we're talking the top 10 are fucking
All Filipino.
except for it goes Looney is first, and then like there's a couple dudes I barely heard of, like and then like some cats I know of, like Zaito, who like had that big crazy battle with Looney. The homie Batas is number 8. The first American on the list is Arsenal at number 10. Disaster is number 11. Now Arsenal is at, now let me put this in perspective for you. Looney is at number 1 with 59 million views.
Fucking hell.
Guess how many battles he's got 59 million views on? 13 battles.
13.
That means his average is 4.5 million battles or million views per battle.
That's crazy.
That's fucking
because you
insane.
average about 5 Americans on every battle.
So look, yeah, totally. So then the first, like, now we get into like real numbers, because like the shit, the Filipino shit is so insane, and I'll be the first to tell you that shit is real. Like, but it's all Filipinos watching a Filipino battle league in Tagalog. It's not like it's hard to like average it with the rest of the fucking world.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It doesn't seem right.
But if the first American on the list is Arsenal, number 10, 16 million views over 20 battles. That gives him 800,000 views per battle.
Holy shit.
Average, which isn't, obviously it isn't the case. Clearly,
Right.
Some battles get more views than others, but it's like just average over the amount of views. Disaster is a close second, 15.7 million, 62 battles. Hell of more battles though. 3 times more battles than Arsenal. And then so he averages 250,000 views per battle, which is still fucking pretty crazy. So
So the first 9 are all Filipino?
yeah, and then it goes
Crazy.
2 more Americans, and then 3 more Filipinos, and then DNA pops in at number 15 with close to 13 million, 32 battles, 400,000 views per battle. A couple more Filipino battle rappers. Hitman Holla at 19 with 10 million.
Wow.
10 million plus.
Well, let me just stop you for a second. Why don't we just click America first?
Okay, cool. You want to click America? But
Let's
I was going to
straight
go
to America.
I was
because
going to keep
don't-
going down, because after a few more Filipinos, you got Hollow the Don, Solcon, and Dirtbag Dan.
Oh, that's why we were doing
Yeah,
this.
he was just building up into his own name there. You know?
This
That's
makes
how
a
we're
lot
getting- that's
more
where
sense.
It wasn't like we were
Well,
going to go
what
through the whole
number?
list.
What number on the list are you in the world?
I was 27. Yeah.
27 in the world.
in the world.
In the world. In the world. Yeah, and then I was
In
I
America,
was 10.
though.
I guess they must have recalculated some shit. Now I'm 12 in America. With fucking way more than I thought, bro. 8.5 million views
Wow.
plus. 62 battles.
So they probably went back and went and did all the freestyle battles. And
They probably added some shit. Well, they got
They probably just
Solcon.
updated it.
Solcon is ahead of me now, so they must have found a battle from him that they didn't have before, because he was one behind me before. And then, dude, listen to this. Thesaurus has 104 battles.
What the
Yeah, that they
fuck?
can find
what I'm
online.
saying.
104. Crazy, because they have all the WRC battles, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So that gives them a
That's
lot of fucking
fucking
battles.
crazy.
But the guy has, the source is the 4th most viewed battle in America with 11.5 million.
so who's won in America?
Arsenal.
Arsenal?
Yeah,
and then, Hitman?
Disaster.
Disaster,
DNA.
DNA.
Arsenal, Disaster, DNA, Thesaurus, Hitman, Conceited, Calico, T-Rex, Illmac, Hollow, Solcon, me, Iron Solomon, Little Sexy. That pisses a lot of people off.
Who the fuck
but Little
is Lil
Sexy?
Sexy?
She,
Yeah, who is Lil
A-Hat.
Sexy?
A-Hat. Fucking
Oh.
little 16-year-old from A-Hat.
A-Hat is just one big what the fuck in itself.
Only 5 battles. Only 5 battles has 7 million views. Let's find Caustic on here.
Oh, you're
Where is he
scrolling.
at in America?
He's scrolling.
Yeah, keep scrolling. Keep going.
Let's see. No Can Do's at 58. I mean, Johnny Storm's 57. Caustic 67.
All right.
Right in front of Head Ice, Heartless.
There's a lot of fucking
Nestle,
people.
Idea you're in front of. Young Kannon is 79. Satire
How many
78.
views do I have total?
Oh, let's find out. Let's see Caustic. Caustic at 67, you have 1.9 million views, almost 2 million views on
Interesting.
YouTube.
That's cool.
Over 27 battles, 72,000. Average of 72 almost 73,000.
I wonder what the average of times he's mentioned in a battle is.
Yeah, I know. If they,
Oh, yeah.
if they added that
I'd
up,
fucking win.
you'd be murking everybody.
Number one in the world. Even in fucking the Philippines. These fools love my
Be all
fucking name.
Tagalog and then Caustic and then more Tagalog.
Ding bong, Caustic.
I'm swearing I got more battles.
Oh,
You got to
fuck.
go back and look more. Verse Tracker, I bet you I got more. But regardless, these guys are great. We appreciate the statistics. Honestly, like,
That's cool.
bro,
I like that.
I sell myself on views, and I'm like telling cats 5 million all day, and it turns out I got 8.5 million. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, so that's important to know. It's important for all of us battle rappers to be able to go to a list like that and say, hey, yeah, man, I'm fucking in the top 100. I have close to 2 million views on fucking YouTube.
Yeah.
I average near fucking 75,000 views a battle. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, those are real numbers.
those are fucking numbers that exist in the world. And honestly, like, you know, we're not getting the YouTube revenue on the battles as the battlers. So
Yeah. We just get paid ahead of time.
per battle, and then, you know, shows and everything else we work out in our lives, and our value really depends on the amount of views we get and the amount of views we can generate and the kind of performance we put on. But honestly, you can be the best battler in the world. If nobody wants to watch you, then fucking
Yeah.
it really doesn't matter. So those views are important, and fucking we appreciate versetracker.com
We
for
appreciate.
putting that shit together. No, that's real talk. We definitely
That's
do.
info.
Thank you very much.
And they have the whole shit for the whole world, bro. Like, you can go, like, you can click and see who's so you got all these kids like going on
checking their verse tracker.
checking their verse tracker and being like, I'm the, like, Definition was saying, I'm the 10th most viewed battler in the UK. I'm like, that's fucking crazy, bro. That's
tight.
crazy. Like, Mark Grist or whatever is like the number one most viewed battler.
Really, it's not Lunar Sea.
Oh
or
no,
whatever?
no, he's 2, I think.
And Lunar Sea is too.
Yeah, to that dude.
Because I remember that dude getting like $1 million a pop for no. fucking
Yeah.
reason.
I do that.
Oh, your mom's a fucking sheep, and that's it.
and that's it, bro. Wow.
They say, and that's it.
I don't know.
What happened
That's
to
pretty
Lunar
cool.
Sea? Does he
That'd be
not
pretty
battle
cool.
with those dudes anymore? Because I haven't seen, like,
He
he
ran
was
out
like,
of fucking mom jokes.
dude, because he was battling like pretty solid for a year and then getting like crazy views and then just disappeared.
He's like, I work in a grocery store now. That's it.
With O'Shea and shit.
Me and O'Shea.
He works under O'Shea.
He covers my shifts. That's it.
Oh fuck, bro.
Fucking Lunar Sea.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. It's cool to be able to go on there and look and be like, I'm the
that's
most
tight.
viewed. Suck my dick. I got more views than fucking Iron Solomon, bitch. All right. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna fucking call J Pro.
Oh, we're gonna do that right now. Let's do it right now.
Yeah. You want it? I mean, fucking why not? Let's get this shit out of the way because I want to talk about these battles.
over here,
We
so
got
I
five.
wanna
We got
talk
five
to
battles
J
to talk
Pro
about this
also.
week, and they're fucking pretty spectacular. But we're gonna talk to J Pro about a few things actually.
Careful.
He's they got
Don't
the
damage the cable.
Shut up.
they got the Takeover King of the Dot Takeover event on June 27th. I'll fucking he'll fucking talk about it. But it's Disaster versus Cortez. Man, Disaster.
Only 2 years after the blogs were made.
Yeah, dude, he's been doing Cortez.
Disaster
fucking-
versus Cortez.
He's been doing Cortez fucking impressions for like fucking.
Which
as
I
long
must
as
say
I
are
can
some of
remember.
my favorite disaster
Holy
impressions
shit, that
ever.
shit kills me, bro. Every Cortez.
Like New York Dirt and
New York Dirt is
and
hilarious.
Cortez are my favorite
This
disaster
New York Dirt
personas.
is pretty fucking amazing. But
He's just trying to find a prescription for ryming addictions.
yeah, finding prescriptions for rhyming addictions while wearing affliction. But but he was also involved in that RBN shit that they did at YouTube, that Poison Pen threw, which is like a crazy.
I definitely
fucking-
want to talk about that.
So I'm like, what the fuck? You know what? We totally could have
That's-
went to that. Like, we
that's-
totally could have
oh,
like
yeah.
went and been like VIP douchebags. But like, I was like, I got too much shit going on here, and I'm playing Call of Duty on the fucking couch out there. Like, fucking, I should be writing raps.
You
But
suck.
You suck. Don't even.
You don't even start with
You don't
me.
even fucking.
You don't
Go,
even fucking-
go draw a fucking potato.
Nobody knows what you're talking about right now, too. That's the worst part.
Potato.
Go draw a fucking potato with wings that's on fire.
Idiot. I'm calling J Pro right now. We're just gonna call him.
Do it.
I told him be prepared.
Let me get ready for this.
Dan just lost his mic privileges.
Oh, Dan did?
Yeah,
Do I just gotta host this phone call right now?
you do.
I can't hear J Pro, can you?
You haven't turned up or what, dude?
Dude, turn up.
Should be on.
Turn up.
Can't hear shit. What's up?
Oh, shit.
Can you hear me or what, sweetie?
What up? What up?
Yeah, we got J Pro on the line.
Can you turn him up over there a little bit?
Chilling, man. Just, checking the show out and shit as always.
How's that Oxnard life?
What's up?
How's that Oxnard life? This ain't gonna work. Tell me about life in the Ox, dog. J Pro, what's up, bro? How are you?
What up?
Why can't he hear us right now?
Can you hear us appropriately, J Pro? Dude, what's up? You got terrible connection out there in fucking Oxnardia or what?
Outside has some fucking cool festivals, but it's still named after a bull's testicle. So.
That's really true.
Yeah, what the fuck? I blame this all on Skylar anyway. So, what's up, dude? We got multiple things. Yo, why are you fucking doing that? Don't do that shit. That's not funny or classy at all.
I get it.
That's like
funny.
a fucking terrible
funny.
use of your privileges.
It's a little funny.
So, fucking
What's good, man?
talk to me about, first off, these battles that you did the other day. You battled Sid Vicious. It was at YouTube, for Poison Pen shit. Now, what was this? Because we're under the impression that Penn is affiliated with URL. Was this a URL event or what?
No, not at all. Actually, you know what? When Penn first approached me to do the battle, I assumed it was for Poison Pen TV. So, I was kind of just like thrown off a little bit when I found out it was RBM, but it ended up working out. That shit was great. But anyway, yeah, I thought it was Poison Pen TV. So he said I had Sid. I figured it would be a good look. Obviously I'm affiliated with King of the Dot, but it would be a good way to get exposure and shit, being on Poison Pen TV and shit. Expanding my fan base or whatever the fuck, if I even have a fan base. I get like 20,000 views per battle.
Shut up.
But
Someone's been on versetracker.com.
I'm like in the top 1,000.
It's better than the bottom 1,000.
Yeah, so I thought it was a Poison Pen TV joint, and then I got the contract, and it said Rap Battle Network and Alchemy Productions and shit. So I was just like, oh, okay. And then it said it was going to be at YouTube Studios. And and then I was thinking, like, damn, I'm not going to be battling. Like, it's going to be on YouTube, but we're going to be at fucking YouTube.
Yeah, I seen like the pictures. That
crazy.
shit looked real as fuck.
Dude, you guys were like in a theater and shit? Like,
Hey, Dirt, turn your mic to
No,
yourself.
we were fucking. We were. It was the greatest shit ever. I don't even know how to describe it.
all right,
It was-
so
they had battles.
as a promoter yourself, if you had to rate this event as something to go to on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give it?
10.
A 10.
Like, there's no better. There's nothing
So
better.
10. This is the new standard in battle rap, is what you're saying.
Yeah, but here's the thing: unless you have that plug-in with YouTube, like, it's impossible to fucking match. Like, how do you match that? Like, it was a full-on production with I don't know, 4 or 5 cameras, huge screens everywhere.
Yeah, it was like the Red Bull shit, but it was like straight for battle rap. Like, instead of like some weird like freestyle format, they had all that production value
Nice.
dedicated to our shit, run by Penn and shit,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So
what-
Penn just bitch slapped battle rap in
So
general.
what is RBN? Who runs RBN? Like, what is that?
Rap Battle Network, I believe it is a paid service through YouTube whereby they charge, like, I don't know what it is, like 20-something bucks per month or whatever, and then you get access to all of these battles from like 8 different leagues.
I see, and the Colorado shit is involved in that too. That shit the Disaster did with fucking where he battled Detour or whatever.
Which it makes sense because they're getting a steady increase in budget. I can tell. There's suddenly Colorado suddenly has money to fly out Averb and conceded an O-Red and fucking and hologram fucking idea for fucking all for one event.
Nice,
and shit.
nice. Well, that's weird because all this shit is like happened. It's so much like in the spirit of battle rap where everybody keeps everything secret because they're scared that it's gonna get stolen by
Are we
everybody
still
else.
thinking about hologram idea?
I am, yeah.
Because I am. I'm sorry.
So
He's a good dude.
Yeah, I don't know, like, I don't know the details, you know what I'm saying, on it. Just for the information that I have, though, is that Penn's going to be doing these events. I'm not sure if they're going to be monthly or bi-monthly at the YouTube Studios joint. And he's just gonna be trying to put together, dope battles or whatever, and fucking put them out in a timely manner. My understanding is my battle's coming out June 21st.
Well, he's gonna have to call us then, Caustic.
Yeah, that's
looks like he's fucked, bro. Good to know.
So the next guest on Dirtbag Dan TV.
Yeah, Poison Pen. Hey Pen, what's up?
Pen's the man, dude.
Honestly, there's no other promoter in battle rap I would rather deal with.
I'm trying to figure out if I could text him and not hang up on you at the same time. But I'll probably just do it after the show to be
Captain
professional.
Respectful over here.
Damn.
It's like, yo, I'm trying to talk to my other bitch, baby. Chill out.
What were you
chill
saying?
out.
So you got the connect? Thanks.
All right, so Poison Pen's the guy, right? All right, thank you, J Pro.
Bang.
We appreciate you being on the show.
Trick him to thinking it's an interview and shit. We just tried to
So,
steal your shit.
so tell us about the Sid battle, Jay. How do you rate your performance?
Let me walk you through like the whole shit real quick, just so you guys understand.
Okay.
First of all, it was a private event, and they capped it at a certain amount of people. I don't know if it was like 150, 175. So the crowd was very controllable. Obviously, like right when you get there, you walk into the fucking YouTube lobby, and it's almost like we felt, and people like you, Dan, and I'm saying Thesaurus and Diz, and even like Caustic, like you guys who built the scene out here in the West really deserve the sort of treatment that we fucking got. Like it was like hella like just respect and like fools appreciating battle rap, and we were there sort of as like the entertainers, and we were treated just really well, like just.
That's it's like the Swedish shit, bro. And then it feels fucked up when you do something else right after. You're like, oh, we're back to being regular battle rappers again. But and definitely the same thing with like the Magnum shit and the even the Red Bull shit to an extent. They treat you with like it's different when you're operating on that corporate level, and I imagine that YouTube is definitely the same. Like they're fucking, they're used to treating their fucking entertainers right. So it's definitely like a trip. But that's crazy.
So
that
it's
fucking
not like the same experience as say like Grizzle 2. Where I had to like knock on a hotel room door to get paid, and I opened the door and there's like a Blush 1 pillow fight happening. It's different now. Like they're treated like paid entertainers should.
Well, that's cool. That's fucking awesome. And
the whole time I was just thinking like, Dan, I know I had texted you about this and hit you up about it. Like the crazy thing is Avocado and I had this discussion about having a similar event like 2 weeks before we found out that this whole thing was going to be at YouTube Studios. Like, we wanted to do a live pay-per-view with, like, a multi-camera setup at, like, a private sort of venue or whatever. Damn near the exact same thing. Obviously, fucking, we cannot top what they do.
Right. Yeah, was that, of course, right? They're, like, operating on some crazy corporate budget. But was that a live event? Was it pay-per-viewed? Or, no, they're selling the battles, like, as a package later?
Yeah, I believe they're selling them as a package later, but it seems like they're going to go in the direction of pay-per-view. I mean, it was...
So how much a battle? What do you, like, do you own the battle? Like, what... How does it work? They're selling your image. You understand that, right? Like...
Right, yeah.
You're a whore.
Do you get royalties per buy? Like, do you get 17 cents every time somebody clicks fucking J Pro versus Sid Vicious?
No, my understanding is that it was just a straight contract. It was their basic forum contract, and I'm sure that it's going to develop into that in the future. Like, once it picks up and these battles actually start getting views. Because if you look at, like, Diz's battle, even in Colorado, I think it was at, like 100 and something or 200 and something views. Like, I'm not sure that they've promoted it yet.
You know what? I think, honestly, like, the reality of it is they're... through whatever channels they're like going through existing battle leagues and battle circuits, right? And fucking your promotion or whatever is only going to be as good as the person who's fucking throwing the fucking shit.
Front paging it yet,
right?
Like a YouTube, like
Well, the dudes that too, but I mean, like the dudes in Colorado, like probably didn't do as good of a job as Penn did getting shit together for the event. You know what I mean? Or like Penn's got fucking YouTube to work with here in LA if they're like doing it like that. But they flew him all the way out. It's not like he lives out here. So
no, it's true. It's true.
It's definitely like whoever decided to get him involved, it made a good choice because that's like
genius.
someone in the battle world who has the respect of the battlers and has all of our fucking phone numbers and shit. So
he's like
cool as
tarnished
fuck,
his
man.
own image the least out of everyone.
exactly.
Like,
Well, plus,
really,
like, I've kicked it with him on a few times, and he's cool as fuck.
Yeah,
Chill
definitely.
dude.
Yeah.
I think
nobody's like
like-
taking care of me more when I've gone to an event, like personally, like made sure I was good and got to where I needed to be, and I was fed and drunk and happy the whole time. Poison Pen has always been that dude in my mind, so I will always fuck with Pen, you know, no matter what the situation.
Penn is the man, dude. Penn is the man. That event was crazy. You want me to run through the battles real quick? I can give you a rundown of.
Give us a recap, a quick recap.
Do it. Lay it down. Lay it down.
The first matchup, possibly the greatest name in battle rap. It's debatable. Crispy, to be honest, or Crispy the Buddha Head versus DC. I actually missed that fucking battle.
Okay, I've never heard of either of these people, and I'm wondering how they got this call.
Yeah, how did they
above many people? I would think would get that call before. They're Crispy TBH.
Their cousin works.
Crispy TBH.
And fucking what's the other guy's name? Fucking Jerry LOL. What the fuck is his name?
Their cousins work at YouTube, bro.
BC is dope, man. But
LMAO and shit.
I missed that shit. I missed that because I was so focused, man. You know, like before battles, I'm in fucking like extra focus mode and fucking pacing back and forth like a madman trying to remember my shit.
Mom spaghetti. While we got you on the show, can we just go on the record and say that our battle doesn't count because it happened in front of 50 of your friends in a strip club parking lot, and I pissed the strippers off with the first freestyle line, and it ruined the whole thing.
No, we can't. It counts.
Bro, it came out on Christian A18's channel, bro. It doesn't really count. Can we just go ahead and just
hold on? I'll determine this right now. What's the view count at?
Like fucking less than 10,000.
Go to view tracker.
It's at less than 10,000 views.
I don't know. Probably. I'm guessing.
Are you downplaying it, Dirtbag Dan?
I think it's close to 20.
It's close to 20.
I'm gonna check right now.
That's terrible, bro.
Please check.
You know,
right
I average like 180,000 views per battle.
I think you should both state your case, and then Skylar decides.
No, fuck that. You
All right.
Skylar's not biased.
No, whatever.
At all.
Look,
Skylar hates Dirtbag most.
Go on.
Most
I was
people.
just trying.
I've known him the longest, so I got the most reason.
I actually, they asked me what I thought my toughest battle was up until that point and shit, and like a little pre-interview, and I said it was Dan. But yeah, I mean, you know, that was like my first fucking battle against somebody who was actually known. If you look at like my fucking battles, I think I have like 12 or 13, and I think like 10 of them have never battled again.
All right, J Pro, you want to know what it is? You guys are
What's up?
You guys are at 29,720 views.
Oh, that counts, bro.
Barely.
That fucking counts.
It
Almost
counts
30
more,
grand, dude.
I think
30K.
technically it counts more than me and Caustic.
Oh yeah, me and you were like less than 20,000.
No, it's at 20. It's about
Whoa.
No, Dan's at like it's 21,736 views. I saw that there's 531 comments. I read them all yesterday.
Bro.
I won.
That shit counts, bro.
I won, Caustic.
All right. So let's talk about these other battles.
Dude,
After Crispy TBH is
15,339.
that one
least
doesn't
viewed
count.
battle
Doesn't
ever.
count. Caustic, you're off the hook. It doesn't count. Go ahead.
And then there's Dirtbag Dan versus Kid Caustic that has 4,325.
That's a
views.
freestyle battle.
And that's like
And
5
if it
years.
happens
4 years ago.
If it happens at
Yeah.
Tourette's, it counts tenfold. J
well,
Pro,
there you go.
J Pro, go ahead.
Hunt.
Run us
So-
down these battles. Come on.
Hey, fucking Penn had some shit where he had the mic falling from the fucking ceiling and shit, and dropping down hella slow, so that was sick.
I seen pictures.
And
Supreme clientele shit. You know what I'm saying?
so he announced today. Sid came out all fucking hype, screaming, yelling and shit. I walk up there. Sid does his thing first round. He spazzes out and shit, but you know, I knew I had something to top that, and my first round was my weakest. But so I think the first round was a toss up. And then I think I got the last two, which is pretty much what everybody said in the building. I think it was my best performance yet. I try to get as crazy as possible.
There you
like
go.
the longer rounds, like the 3-minute rounds, like really suited me fucking better. Like
How long did you have
I felt more comfortable.
how long did you have to prepare for the battle?
I've known about the battles for about a month and a half, but I don't know. I'm a fucking lazy writer, dude.
Well,
like,
a month and a half, that's cool. Like, I was just wondering, like, because
Who are you talking to about lazy writers?
People didn't know about the event until a couple weeks before the event, so I didn't know if all the battlers were.
I think that was actually smart. The way they advertised it, like, I didn't hear shit about it until like 2 weeks
totally. If
beforehand.
it's invite only, why the fuck do you need to promote like that?
Was this event? It's like a non-judged, all just views and like leave it up to the.
Was there judgments passed or what?
No judges, no judges.
Okay.
And I think they did it like that partly because it was the first event and they weren't sure how it was going to go, and then second, they told all the battlers pretty much it was invite only, invite your people and give us a list type of thing.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much how they filled it up. And the good thing about that was that most of the people there were there because they were battleheads. Like they understood what was going.
Look, these are people who are depending, like the way they got their shit set up. They don't give a shit about making money at the door. You know that we're all like hella interested in promoting the event, hella hardcore. They just want to get enough people to have a good fucking audience, a good vibe, and they already got everything fucking set up to center your attention. Yeah. So that is ideal. If in a perfect world where the companies are more focused on the YouTube output than they are on the live event, which is, almost impossible because the live event pays for a lot of the fucking battles that fucking happen. Yep. So
not if you're YouTube.
Well, it's not even like a level playing field, bro.
And then it just comes down to like new ways to spend money.
Yeah, well, fuck, man. I hope they put together some fucking amazing matchups. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because that if they really have the power to, if that's the case,
they should make an RBN title and then have a tournament for it every year. And then
so what's up with these other battles? Talk to me about.
So then it was Bonnie Godiva, and Looney. Bonnie pretty much just fucking bodied her 3 rounds. I thought it was 3-0. Looney stormed off stage in the third, pissed off.
Oh, wow,
like that?
Damn.
She was told it was 1 minute round.
Rosie Perez did. She was like, I was told it was 1 minute round. This is bullshit. I was told it was 1 minute round. She had a cool little thing going. Like she had a cool little thing going. It's not enough, man. Like Bonnie was just punchlining her to death and had the crowd in the palm of her hands. It was 3-0. Like
Bonnie's
it was a body bag.
On a mission to destroy Californian bitches one time.
Yeah. Dude.
But, I mean, Bonnie is better than a lot of dudes. Yeah. So, I think that's the next step she's going to take after battling Gaddis.
No, she should.
She's going to battle Gaddis. That would be fucking awesome.
Where's that at?
Gaddis has been the fucking... to me, that's the best female, battle rapper. Yeah. Period.
I know that's being talked
but
about.
But she likes
right
vaginas. and that's the thing. Like the best female battle rapper likes vaginas. You know what I mean? It's crazy that there's a...
I don't think that's crazy at all.
Female battle rapper who's feminine that is competing in a top level like that. You know what I'm saying?
Pass the lighter over here. You got them all.
Bonnie killed her. Looney did pretty good for 2 rounds and then stormed off though and was pissed off at the end. And
I don't know. I wrote a minute rounds. I wrote minute rounds and you're trying to do this to me now.
That's the part.
That's right, you bastard. You're trying to do this to me.
Oh shit!
So okay, next up,
and then it was Big K and Real Deal, which is a battle I was looking forward to most.
Yep, I heard there was some slip ups. I heard Big K slipped up in the first.
That's a serious Team White fight right there.
And then I heard Real Deal, Noggins got chopped because he went off the top for a little bit.
Oh
off the
top, shit! Noggins chopped.
Well,
how many noggins were
just
chopped?
Answer yes or no. Did Noggins get chopped?
And how many?
I believe so. Yeah, I believe Noggins got chopped.
Okay, Noggins got chopped. Then off of the top.
Like a plethora of noggins? Like,
was it like a group? Was it a group of noggins or like a battalion?
A couple.
Conservatively, a couple of noggins.
Like a small family's worth of noggins were chopped.
Yeah.
Go on. So who do you think got that one then?
Well, here's the thing. Big K came out and he slipped up on his his third bar or something.
That's terrible.
Like
That's a bad look.
Yeah.
You want to do good in your first round because then people will rock with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and when I talked to K afterward, like he was like, dude, like I didn't even really rehearse those parts today because those are smooth sailing. You know what I'm saying? Those are usually the bars that you have fucking. It's automatic. You're on.
Well, I'm sure like the pressure was on. It probably felt like was it for you one of the more like were you more nervous because of the scale of the event?
Nah, believe it or not, dude, I was hyped. Like, I don't know about you, but I like battling. I actually prefer battling on the stage, like, just because I'm used to performing as opposed to, like,
no doubt.
the other setting. And I was able to see everybody in the crowd, and I interacted with the crowd a lot more than I usually do. Like, I don't know. I was
There
just
you
more
go.
comfortable.
Yeah, no, definitely. I definitely, like, if I don't think I've ever lost a stage battle. I don't think I've ever lost a battle on a stage. Like
I
that
never
with a
lost.
microphone. I never lost.
Dirtbag Danny never lost.
I lost a cage battle, but I never lost a stage battle. But yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy that I've done both.
Big K slipped up, and then he picked it up, but it was just too late. Like, Real Deal, I thought Real Deal got the first round. He was like hella clean, and you know how Real Deal is. His angles are always great. Like, whether or not you like his bars is what he always comes with.
When
a
Real
fresh
Deal's on, he's crazy
angle.
as fuck.
Yeah, fresh angle. So I think he got the first. Second round is a toss-up. Live, I thought that Big K edged it, but I might think differently on camera. And then third round, Real Deal actually slipped up, which was very surprising.
And that's when Noggins got chopped.
Yeah.
That exact
Noggins got
moment?
chopped at that point.
So he freestyled.
Couple Noggins got chopped.
Did he really say
was
that
at, like,
though? Like, honestly, no bullshit aside, did he say Noggins chopped at all?
I don't fucking remember if Noggins.
Dude, I would bet like a couple bucks that he said off of the top, Noggins get chopped.
And it would be fucking okay because he's Real Deal.
Oh,
And it's
dude,
like,
that's the go-to.
I would rather have him choke like that than choke any other way.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you ever
Well,
do
but
choke
it was-
again, Real Deal, please say Noggins get chopped
Off of the
I
top.
don't
Chop
care.
a couple Noggins
every
off the
time.
top.
It's
Dude,
the
just-
standard now.
The first noggin you
Hey, but
see,
here's-
just chop it.
Here's the
it.
other thing though, like because they were focused more on like the live show, like Real Deal wasn't mic'd up for the first like part of his first round, so they actually ran it back and he had to redo the first part of his first round. So it was kind of like
Wow, for the
kinda like
studio
this, sort of
audience,
weird.
everybody pretend like this pretend like this
Yeah.
never happened.
Yeah.
You need to react the
Yeah.
same, and people are like forcing their react. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, bars.
But like Real Deal was smooth with it though, because he started his round with let me tell you how this battle got set up or whatever, and then he went into his verse. So when he redid it, he was like, let me tell you how this really got set up or whatever. Kind of like made it seem like he was gonna say something different, even though he said the exact same shit.
Clever.
It was smooth, you know what I'm saying? But he did
Clever.
flip in the third, and his third round was going to be like the
Clever.
best round.
So that
Like,
one will be
you know.
subjective then. They will
Yes, I believe
argue.
so.
Okay, so what's up? What
believe
happened? And then and then
John and Suge.
and I heard John just bodied Suge,
Yeah.
bro.
John was sort of in X Factor mode. Did you see the X Factor battle?
Nah.
God damn.
We're just
That
not
was
we're just
John-
not up on our John shit.
What
You know
the
what I mean?
fuck?
No, well, it's not out yet. I don't think. I just saw it on the pay per view.
Oh, you're a nerd. You're a nerd. Get off the
Man,
internet, Jay, bro.
I fucking keep up, man. Trying to keep up.
Nerd, bro.
Did you pay money for it?
Yeah. I
Yo!
man.
He's a good guy. Hey,
Man, I
hey.
paid fucking.
Props-
I paid $2 to
Props
I'll
to
give
J
you
Pro.
shit. J
He
Pro.
said I paid $2 for the Dirtbag dance.
J Pro.
He is the biggest nerd. Oh, we love you, bro.
If it makes you feel better, I
we
paid for
never
tickets to
expect
Vendetta.
we like expect everybody to watch it on YouTube, and we're always like 20 people decided to pay to watch this tonight. What the fuck? Awesome.
Get a life.
No, fuck, we love you. Don't listen to Skylar. We fucking love you guys. You're the best.
Yeah,
Abel talks
awesome.
shit to him, and it comes out on my Facebook. It's awesome.
That's tight.
So,
Fuck yeah.
so John bodied
fucking
Suge in
John
rare
John,
form.
I feel like this. John's X Factor performance, which I don't know if the battle was dropped yet or not, but that was like his best performance probably in, I don't know, like a year or something, since I think it was his best performance in a while. And I think he was on that level with Suge. So there was nothing, Suge, did what Suge does, but it just wasn't
Did he
enough.
touch his pockets?
I'ma touch your pocket.
Did he
Nah,
touch
he
his
didn't do that.
pockets?
Hey, I'm gonna touch your
He didn't do the
pockets.
paranormal Ezak. Paranormal Ezak fucking touched somebody's pockets, though.
Paranormal
That's
Ezak.
what stuff was
I'm surprised.
ridiculous.
Why did paranormal
Ezak's
Ezak
gonna touch your pockets.
Touch your pockets.
Maybe there's
He was
candy in
battling
them.
some caddy.
Maybe there's
I
some
don't-
candy in your pocket.
I think I feel a Kit
Yo,
Kat.
hold on. Paranormal Ezak's battled there.
It
No,
really,
no.
it really sounds like paranormal Ejak.
Okay, all right.
Like ghost jizz?
Yeah, like
where he
ectoplasm.
tapped somebody's pockets and then he fucking popped his Xanax in the middle of his round.
Wow, paranormal Isaac just taking it to the next level, huh?
Holy shit.
Straight up.
Paranormal.
I thought you were gonna
yeah.
be like, I thought you were gonna be like, oh, yo, paranormal Isaacs versus Math Hoffa in the main event.
Crazy.
No, but
Paranormal's like the Star Wars kid of battle rap.
Is he?
Yeah.
I don't even.
so the main event was what? Fucking.
Daylyt and Math.
Okay, and Daylyt. We all seen pictures of Daylyt laying on the stage, like he
Bro.
was sleeping on the stage, bro.
Wild Daylyt appeared.
Let me tell you about Daylyt. First of all, Daylyt is the most entertaining motherfucker in battle rap right now. Sorry, Dan.
Oh, hey, man, no, I'm not.
Easily.
I cannot argue that. Like, I would not sit here and say
Easy.
I'm more entertaining than Daylyt. That shit is...
Dude
that-
made
I
a
will argue
KKK
that to your
costume.
Yeah,
face.
He
this
made
guy-
one.
I'm
A
not trying to...
KKK / Jesus.
I
Yeah,
can't
it's like-
compete. I
yeah,
cannot
exactly.
compete with that. I cannot compete with that, bro. I was the blog father until he started busting out Uzis and shit like that, being like, I don't have the clip for this one, but once I get the clip back for this one, he could die with that too.
Like, yo, that's a nice car.
All right.
I
Nobody
don't.
saw
You know
that?
what? You know what's crazy is I wouldn't even know how to approach Daylyt at this point in the battle. Like, he's just so it's crazy. Like,
You'd have to out crazy him at this point.
yeah, pretty much. I don't know what KG the post.
I think I should. I think
Like,
I think I should battle Daylyt. That would be wild. It would just be like It would just be like I battled Tiger Ty, bro. It would be like. It would be like.
It's not going to be like Tiger Ty.
No, I
I'm
know,
gonna tell you
totally.
that
It would
right
be
now.
like Tiger Ty on like Super Saiyan Tiger Ty.
Bath salts, Tiger Tie?
Yeah, it'd be
Daylyt
like
is
Bath
like really-
Salts Tiger Ty. That'd be fucking awesome, dude. To me, that's awesome. But
Dave's like really reluctant about battling other Kelly.
oh, I know. Like and honestly, like I've always been in dude's corner. I'm one of those guys who cats are like, I don't know about this dude. I'm like, bro, he is the greatest.
Yeah,
The
shit.
same
Yeah.
people
Yeah,
who are
no.
like I don't know about Daylyt are like, I don't know about Head Ice, and I'm like, don't even talk to me.
Tight.
Just forget it. Get out of here. You don't get it. You just don't get it. It's over your head.
Okay, let me break this down real quick. So Math and Day, Math went first.
Mm-hmm.
Great round. I thought Math's first round was great, but Daylyt was just on another fucking level in terms of not even in terms of wordplay and just in terms of performance. Like he just stole the crowd from Math,
Yeah.
which is hard to do because Math controls the shit.
Yeah.
For
After
sure.
that, and Daylyt just took it. Like he just stole the crowd from him with his antics and his bars. Like he told him, you know how he has that whole to the Batmobile thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so this fool told Math, you don't have Batmobiles like that. And he went on and so instead of this will replace the you don't have bars like that with you don't have Batmobiles like that.
No, that's
He made it like
you
a whole
win.
angle.
Yeah, wow.
You win as soon as you do
He
that.
made it a whole fucking angle. And but I don't
Daylyt wins just for not caring near as much as anybody else.
And still being awesome.
he just doesn't give a fuck, and he just had the crowd laughing the whole time. That's another one where you got to watch the first round to figure it out. Second round is going. It was only a 2-round battle, by the way.
Okay, that's weird.
Second
I've
round,
done one, whatever.
you're not even going to be able to judge because Math went like hella long and then forgot his bars, like completely forgot his bars and stopped for a good 20 seconds and then continued with his verse. Like it was, I've never
Wow,
seen
20
that. I don't know.
seconds?
At what point does
It was-
Day?
20 seconds is a long fucking time.
He's like,
Yeah.
y'all gonna edit
Yeah.
this out, right? YouTube
Yeah, it was a
redo.
It was a full on. It was like a full on.
Mic up.
thing.
My
But
mic's
what-
fucked up. Redo.
Les and I were watching Les was with me watching the battle. We're standing right next to each other, and we both agreed at the point where Matt forgot his bars, he could have just ended his round right there
Because it
And
was
he
a
would've
hella
had
long
great-
round.
Yeah, and he would have had a great fucking round. Like the round was great. It's just because of that slip up.
Oh yeah, that'll fuck with you. That'll,
Oh.
dude, man. Slipping up takes the whole momentum away from your shit.
You know, you'd think
Yeah.
too, like after like 10 seconds, if you couldn't remember, I would just be like, all right, time. You know, I would just cut right then. You know, like why even try to keep going?
Yeah.
It's like there's no
He
reason.
He should have stopped. He could have stopped, and it would have been a great round. I just think he was so dedicated to getting his material out. He wanted to say. the
At
shit
what
that he had.
point does fucking Daylyt lay on the ground, like go to sleep?
That during that round. That's
During
when
that, so during that round, he curls up on the
He-
ground
he-
like
he had
on
his,
some
not
sleepy
only
time
that,
shit.
but he had his homeboys bring a pillow in. So
Oh wow. Okay, so yeah,
Damn.
I knew there was a prop involved.
brought the pillow in, and then he laid on the ground and slept. And then I think he said, "Dad, okay, I'm going to sleep, and Daddy's spending time with me."
Wow.
He laid on the ground and went to sleep, and then Matt
Daddy's
was
spending
like,
time with me.
God damn.
Weird.
Why
awesome,
doesn't he
but
give
weird.
a fuck about
Just
anything?
taking it there, dude. He should have wore pajamas. I'm bummed he didn't.
Like a giant onesie.
I'm
With
bummed
like
he
a
didn't
big-
jam me up,
Like
bro.
a big cap with a ball on the end of it.
Oh,
and
he
shit.
should have
Like-
jammed it up. He should have dressed like the kid in the Christmas story. You know what I mean?
fuck.
Just jammied it up.
With like a Red Ryder rifle and shit. Like,
And Matt was just like, man, what the fuck is this dude doing? And then kind of like kneeled down and started rapping to him while he was on the ground
What
because
the
there's really
fuck?
nothing else he could do. Like,
that sounds like the
Yeah, it was
weirdest
weird.
fucking thing ever.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
one way to do
yeah,
it.
hey,
What the fuck?
it was strange. It was strange as fuck. It gets stranger though.
Oh.
Then
Ah.
after Mass Brown, Daylyt gets up and walks off stage and says, like, I didn't even prepare another round. I don't even have to rap for you. I already won it. And walks off. And we really thought
Wow.
that, like, he made it so believable. Like, we were just like, damn, he's really just going the extra mile and fucking walking off stage. So, Ken was kind of like, yo, come back or whatever. And so he goes back on. He starts spitting his verse, and he has some cool shit, you know what I'm saying, some cool wordplay and everything. And then in the middle of the verse, I don't know if Matt stepped on his shoe. Somebody stepped on somebody's shoe,
Oh Lord.
and then Matt accidentally got water on Daylyt. Daylyt pushes his hand, and then they start arguing over who poured water on who. Daylyt takes the cap off the bottle of water and just starts pouring it on Matt.
What?
What the
And
fuck?
so, you know, and it's one of those things where, like,
Wow.
you know, like everybody was kind of just like, it was like tense. It was intense, yo. We were fight, like, then got it.
Holy shit.
Math is a big dude too. He's not a small guy.
Yeah,
he
well,
had to like
yeah.
reach up to pour water on him. I'm
He's
sure.
he's punched people
Yeah,
for
well,
less.
no,
I'll
no,
tell
he-
you that.
He was pouring water like on his feet, like in that. On his
Oh,
feet,
but
like, he
that's
was
still
like,
fucking hilarious.
I know,
Like,
I know.
dude, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
So then Day went in on some like he started calling all of his people that were with him Batmobiles. He was like, Batmobile 6'5", Batmobile 6'9", Batmobile whatever. These are all my Batmobiles. In case you want to go to the Batmobile or whatever, in case you want to take it there or something. And
What the?
and then and then Day continued with his verse sort of. It just wasn't the same, and then the battle ended.
Wow.
And that was that was it.
And Matt didn't go again or what?
No, that was it. It was 2 rounds.
Are you telling me I'm gonna have to pay money to see this?
That
happen?
I'm definitely gonna pay
Holy
money to see
shit.
that. That was insane,
'Cause
bro.
I'm prepared to do it.
We'll do it, bro. We'll do it.
I mean, and like, dude, like Matt's material though. Matt's material was great. Dave's material was great. And then the second round happened, and it was just kind of weird.
It just-
Weirdest
That's
battle.
strange.
Weirdest
Wow.
battle. Daylyt never ceases to amaze me with the weird battle shit. We got like another couple of minutes with you. Can you please break
Yeah.
us down this fucking takeover event so that cats know
Yep.
what's fucking going on?
Takeover
We know it's Disaster versus
Cortez.
versus Cortez. It's going down June 28th at the basement. Tickets on KOTD.TV.com. Cop the pay-per-view on there. Everything which we're doing the next day.
And cats are buying tickets on like it's already like
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that it's going to sell out before the day of, and we're not going to be able. People aren't going to be able to walk up to the door and buy tickets.
And that's cool because
Like,
it's not
so-
like from what I talked to Lush, it's like you guys are trying to go back to a more of a like intimate format rather than try and do like a fucking
Yeah.
gigantic
I
event.
mean, yeah, and that's why we're doing it at the basement. We just want to get 200 people in there, pack the shit, keep it grassroots. We're trying to get the money through sponsors and shit, which is going really well right now, so that we can make sure that everybody is still compensated, adequately, and we can keep the audience as intimate as possible and shit. But we got Thesaurus and Deadman, Daylyt and KG the Poet, me, J Pro versus JC, Reverse Live Troy Brown, Caddy Ron, Lex D, and AB Hoggish is coming back, and he's going to battle Rum Nitty, who battled at Alcatraz.
That's an interesting matchup.
Yeah, and with a lot of those matches, if you look at like the Soros Deadman or even KG Deadlyt or whatever, like we're basically trying to pair, you know, like I'm fucking glad that the Soros took the battle.
Yeah,
like,
no, that's what I was gonna say. He's a G for taking a battle like that because
At an event called The Takeover, where it obviously seems favored towards the up and comers.
Oh,
We're gonna take over your spots,
Thesaurus.
old guys.
Hey, we want you to battle Deadman at Beat Craterface. KOTD presents Beat Craterface, starring Thesaurus versus whoever.
Like, yes, the Soros took the battle, Daylyt took the battle with KG and shit, and I was trying to fucking find an opponent forever. Like we reached out to like 10 people, and I couldn't get a fucking battle. And then I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna text JC, and I hit him, and he was with it.
You should have hit me up, bro. Me and you could have battled.
Yeah,
He already beat
We
you.
never battled, bro.
I will only battle in a strip club parking
In
lot.
strip, you will only battle me in front of 50 of your friends in a strip club parking lot. That's bullshit, bro.
those are the fucking stipulations. we
Those
have.
are the terms. One day we'll do that shit again in front of 50 of your friends in Oxnard at like a pizza place, bro. Fuck this shit.
Dirtbag's like, I still won.
All right, J Pro. Fucking
Alright, yeah.
what do you have any battles coming out soon besides the Sid one? You said is coming out like June 21st.
June 21st, the Sid joint's coming out. And then I have a world domination battle lined up in August, King of the Dot, and then I have the JC battle coming up.
Can you
and
announce who
we'll
your
see.
world domination opponent is? I'm experiencing results, bro. I'm sorry.
Nah, I can't, but I will though. I'll fucking, I don't know. I'll test it or something. Maybe
Twitter.
you can say it next week. It's not like it's that big of a deal.
Whatever,
all that
dude.
shit.
Whatever, dude. I'll be like,
Hey,
hey, organic. J Pro totally blew it and said who he was battling.
Wait, are you battling at fucking World Domination?
We're working on that right now, man. I was honestly planning on doing something extra spectacular, but it turns out I won't be able to do what I wanted to do. So maybe we can plan that for a Fresh Coast event later. But I've battled at every single World Domination. So I want to. I gotta fucking be on this one. So I'm trying to figure out who I'm gonna battle. I'm gonna talk to Organic about it this week. I don't know which one of you fucking. I've been wanting to battle Kid Twist for a while, but
Somebody said Twist is done.
Good.
but whatever. I don't know if he's a girl, bro. I don't know if he wants to fucking battle. I think he's
you're
had
a
opportunities. And
then
I don't know. I don't really care.
And then-
I'll battle any of those fucking goofy ass fucking Canadians, any of them, or fucking anybody else, honestly, in the world, and I'll fucking destroy them. Look what I did to fucking Jan Bulletz, bro. Whatever, bro. Whatever. No, I want to battle out there. So hopefully I'll be
Right.
making the trip with you, and we can rep Cali.
And just in case you were wondering, the big spectacular battle that Dan was planning on having was a mirror match Dirtbag Dan compliment battle.
That would be fucking insane.
Dirtbag Dan straight in a mirror.
As
And
the
then,
main event for the takeover.
In the third round, I break down in tears as I describe
As
myself,
after
my
making
own
love
eyes.
to yourself?
As I describe my own eyes, and they're fucking almond fucking. It looks like a splash of almond against a sea of mint.
Just in the musk of your own lovemaking, just everybody's
bro.
just uncomfortable and quiet.
Fuck, and the coarseness of my own hair.
And it just cuts away. It's like that MacGruber scene where he's just like,
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna shit.
Hey, bro. What?
I didn't know you turned into a robot.
Yeah, what happened?
where
did
you
you go
at?
through? Did you go through a tunnel or what? What
Stargate or what?
I don't know what
happened?
the fuck is happening. How
Okay.
about now?
What were you saying? What were you saying? Battle of the Zay? What?
Have you battled at every battle of the day?
Every battle of the Bay? Yes, I did. I battled at all 5. You know what's fucked up is I battled at all 5 Battle of the Bays. I'm the only person who won at all 5 Battle of the Bays. And on top of that, I was supposed to battle at MOB, but it didn't happen. So me and Thesaurus went and battled in Canada.
right.
But
Yeah.
every single Battle of the Bay, yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I battled at all of them, won at all of them.
So Battle of the Bay 6, you're on the bill then.
Oh,
yes?
fuck yeah. And I mean, maybe that's where we can make history on some fucking taking battle to the next level shit.
Yo.
Because I'm that type of person. But
Yeah, we're gonna try to put together like a fucking ridiculous card for that.
well, fucking
September.
That sounds like a good time to come back.
yeah.
Yeah.
Redeem myself
Shout
in the
out.
bay.
Twitter and all that shit.
Oh yeah. So J Pro, what are you? J Pro Epsilon on Twitter?
Yeah. That's me.
Nobody cares.
Follow me.
Hey, fuck it.
I keep annoying shit about.
He's a robot, anyways.
I would advise spelling it.
Okay, follow robot JPro at JPro Epsilon on Twitter, aka I beat Dirtbag Dan once in a strip club parking lot. Fucking have a fucking good night, my dude. Thanks for fucking breaking down those fucking interesting YouTube battles for us. And now we got now we know the connect. We're never gonna call you again. We're just gonna go straight to Penn and be like, "What's up? Give us a battle." When we said you were hella tight on the show, we didn't even mention you were fat once.
All right, Jeff.
All right, like
J-Pro!
All right.
All right, that was JPro, everybody. Woo! So, good
That
shit.
was,
We learned it, man. YouTube fucking battles. Holy shit, we got to get involved in that.
Yeah, crazy,
My
right?
Lord. My Lord. Okay, so moving right along, 5 battles of the week.
Oh, yeah.
Luckily, Caustic.
talk about these
Luckily,
things.
Caustic was there for some of these because he never watches battles alone. All right, so I'm experiencing results, bro.
He's I
Definitely
really don't.
experiencing results.
I enjoyed you throwing the rage. I hope this becomes a fucking thing.
It's like the Hulk ripping off his shirt and shit.
Honestly, you should try to hit the camera.
No, fuck
That's-
that. That camera's too small, bro.
That's full rage.
I'll knock it fully back.
That's fully rage.
The show just has to
So,
screen pop up.
5 battles of the
Results.
week. Let's get this fucking over with.
Tell me about him.
And we're gonna have
Kruger versus Conceited.
we're gonna have a
Matt versus John.
oh look, JPro
yeah, that's right.
JPro just texted
Daylyt
me. He
versus
said
Sheik.
next RBN Dirtbag Dan versus Crispy TBH. Ben just sending me the contract in a minute. Fuck you, JPro. You're a dickhead.
I'm taking Crispy TBH.
You know I don't deserve Crispy TBH.
TBH. TBH.
What does TBH stand for?
I don't know. It's like a weird.
Oh, to
version
be
of
honest, what?
TPV.
Yeah. All right. Bonnie
ass
Godiva
acronyms.
versus Germ Free.
Oh, yeah. I watched that.
Germ Free could have made your what the fuck list.
A little bit.
Yeah. What the seriously?
I didn't understand the painting. I didn't know if it was
I had a picture. I
self portrait or
I Instagrammed a picture of the painting, which she clearly spent some time on, and it was a picture of her and QP performing some form of 69-ish fellatio on each other.
All right.
There was some
That's
anal
the
licking
dirtiest
going on.
kind.
Yeah, it was bad. And then someone was peeking through the window. I think it was 100 Bulletz. I think he was peeking through the window like, what's going on? Innuendo? Is it in his end, though? Or some shit like that. There was some kind of like joke going on there.
I appreciate the idea and the want to go the step further to embarrass somebody.
Execution was terrible.
But-
Like the way like she presented it
Well,
was just
I
like,
kinda
I
feel
forgot
like-
my bars. Here's this painting.
I'm done
Yeah,
now.
I mean, if
Fuck
she
yeah.
if she would have spit a third round,
And she, you know
At
what?
all.
God bless her for taking our advice and being proactive about the
she
pornography.
was a little very proactive about it.
She was like,
She
"Hey, I'm
mentioned
gonna
it
get
a
ahead
lot.
of this smut," and then, but then Bonnie, once Bonnie mentioned the nipple twerkage,
Yeah, she
I was just
totally
like,
went in on it, dude.
I was throwing up the shaka.
Shaka's in that
I was
shit,
like,
dude.
"Oh shit, she's talking about."
Hey,
that
but you know
nipple
what?
twerk.
Bonnie says that it wasn't her, and at one point, I think she does. I think she twerks his nipples. I think she knew.
No, she does. She
was
reaches
in
up
on
and
it.
she reaches up and
Yeah,
twerks.
yeah,
and
so-
because I remember when EK was
yeah.
propositioning her, he
right.
was like, "Did you twerk the nipples instinctively, or did you
Mm-hmm.
know that it was some form of fetish?" And she was like, "Oh no, he was into that. I did it. You know, he told me to." So
Well, yeah, twist my nipples.
she said, "You're an asshole." I said, "I'm a journalist." You blame the guy who put that shit.
What was he?
online.
What did he?
I have
what did you say?
integrity.
I have
Yeah, so-
integrity.
I have integrity. I have integrity. Germ free. I have integrity.
I just think, just all around, and Bonnie just had it.
Fucking-
either
well,
way.
germ free. Like she's like.
I'm a journalist.
She's got the voice to
Anchor
rap
Dan.
and write, and like the writing even was there, but there was no connection between the bars. Like
gotta
it was
say,
just like she was just spitting like sets of twos.
I gotta say
that
her
didn't
her
go
voice
together.
was super off-putting the whole
Yeah,
time.
I didn't like it either.
She
was-
like the Rosie Perez.
It was.
No, I don't know. She's
She was trying to be too aggressive. I felt like.
she's got that. What's that Canadian bitch that sounds like that too? The one that with the raps with RA.
What? Oh,
Maple Leaf.
Nova.
Nova, yeah, Nova Rocka, some shit. Yeah, she's kind of like where it's like, I'm a nasty girl. It's like, shut the fuck up, bitch. I don't want to hear that shit. Put a dick in your mouth. Oh,
Woo! That is
that's the rage
Happened.
talking.
It's already happened.
That's the rage talking. No, but look, that's kind of what you want when you hear a chick talking like that, even like in fucking Pinkberry, and she's like, I want that cookies and cream. You're like, oh, fucking just put a dick in your mouth already and shut up. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to hear you talk anymore. I want the extra strawberries. I know the crunch costs more. I still want it. And you're like, oh fuck, shut up.
What? How often are you in Pinkberry? Bro?
I like Pinkberry.
he's just in Pinkberry, like scoping out 17-year-old girls. Yo, bitch, I'm gonna fucking murder you when you walk out of this yogurt place.
Sitting there
I go there with my wife, man.
Wait till you see how creepy my car is.
I go
bitch.
there with my wife. I just think terrible things about the people.
You look
around
like
me.
fucking stuntman Mike. And you're fucking.
Always wearing your swishy pants and shit.
Get in the car.
There's no seatbelt on
I'll
So
pay for your
unfortunately-
extra crunch.
Unfortunately, you want to go left. Now you have to be scared now. But
Who are you?
okay. So Bonnie clearly got that. I mean, hands down, she's a
Yeah.
better rapper, and I'd like to see her versus Goddess because I think Goddess is the best of the female.
Do you really?
Oh man, she's good, dude.
I like Bonnie over Gaddis, I'd say.
I don't know. I think that it's weird that females aren't as good as dudes in a sport that is purely mental. And they have an edge because pussy controls all. So like, why
And
the
women
fuck?
are evil.
Why won't you be like? And that's where maybe
Yeah.
Bonnie may have an edge because she's like using pussy as a weapon versus like Goddess who's using it like to get other chicks or whatever. You know what I mean? But like, I like
Gaddis like learned to rap specifically to get
to get pussy herself.
That's yeah. Like,
Shouts to Sarah Connor
That's
who
hella
also
funny.
achieved the same
Yeah,
goal.
there you go.
But
sick, yo, I rap because bitches like that shit.
and I'll be pulling them. But look,
So many lesbian rappers.
I'm just saying, like, and then in that, which leads me to Direct's top 100 list once again, and however were there like 10 female battles on that
In contention for what the fuck of the week.
in contention.
You had a lot of runners up this week, didn't you?
A lot of
wow.
runners. There's
A lot of
always
runners
going to
up.
be a lot of runners up.
Yeah.
So moving right along to the
All
next battle, that was a King of the Dot battle, Germ Free versus Bonnie Godiva. If you haven't seen that, go watch it. For just the watch value of it, there's a weird painting in it.
Yeah.
and
It ends weird. It's
and a
worth it.
couple of decent looking gals squaring off against each other. One looks much more slutty than the other one, and she's been in pornos, or just one.
The painting is gross.
But-
Let's be honest.
Kinda
the
like-
painting
it's
is
gross.
gross.
I mean,
I
shouldn't
feel like
she-
battle rap is one big ploy to make me look at QP's dick somehow. It's fucked up.
Oh, fuck.
Like, why am I a fucking fan
What's
of this
even
shit?
worse is like, it's just like. it's
QP's
just-
dick is like battle rap's Pepsi.
Why is
Like,
it always
it's fucking,
QP? He
like-
wasn't even there.
It's
He
all,
did-
and
yeah.
it's always something different. Like now it's her spending time writing bars or making paintings. Like, what are we doing? Are we battle rapping or
Yeah,
are we
like-
are we fucking everybody turning into Carrot Top all of a sudden? Like, what's happening to battle rap?
Like, imagine if like Van Gogh pulled this shit back in the day. That shit would.
If all of his paintings were butt licking?
Yo, bro, let's have a painting battle right now.
Oh,
That would be much more interesting, I feel like.
I think
And
it'd
there'd
be
be some
tight.
like we might all learn something about ourselves.
this really
Look,
turned around right
Next battle, Little Dave versus Big Kannon. Now this was a Black Ice Cartel / Spit That Heat production. Fuck man,
So
this
I
shit
didn't-
was
I didn't
weird.
see this.
It looked
Hey,
like it took
tell
place
me-
in like a nightclub because the lighting was like on some like blue and like indigo style shit. You know what I mean? And then it was very like. It was like I want to say it was very well produced, and it was almost overproduced.
It was way overproduced. Like at times it wasn't matched up. Like the,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
and like
yeah.
and not only that, like why was they added like sound effects to the battle?
No, yeah, they added
Like, that was-
gunshots
and like bombs
There was-
going off.
there was gunshots and shit added to the battle. That was pretty interesting.
It was weird, and then it ended weird. Like it was over, and I was like, "Wait, is it over?"
Yeah, because it was one round.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. at all, but it was-
It's obviously
And,
just set up on the fly.
Little
like-
Dave, who was the hometown guy, obviously based on the scenario or setup, went first, and he was all right. He wasn't bad. Not a lot of substance to a lot of his bars. I wasn't like fucking like blown away by anything he was saying, but the performance was on point and shit. But then Big Kannon came in and shit on him. Big Kannon is the shit, bro.
No,
that boy, he can
definitely had it.
rap, dude. And he
Big
went out
Kannon.
there.
What was even the worst part is you could tell that little Dave was kind of just like, yeah.
You're good.
This motherfucker.
You're good.
And he was like, motherfucker, you paid me to do this on some pure caustic shit. He was like, you paid me to do this to you, which I love as an angle. Like, you paid me to come out here and fuck you up in front of all your
It's
friends.
hilarious. Like, honestly, like
That's a great angle to take.
I've never like strived for attention that hard.
Really good. Fucking Kannon was solid all the way through. He was like talking shit, like hella, like on some regional shit too, and didn't give a fuck. Like,
And then he had some like, I don't know if they were flips exactly from the like that he already had or like pre-thought, but he had some good flips.
no,
in there,
dude, those were straight. Because I remember he like in the Uno battle that he did for us, he completely went off top and was way better than Uno, like just off top. You know what I mean? Like,
that was good.
noggins did not get chopped.
No noggin chop.
I kind of fucked him up. Remember? I always felt
Yeah,
bad about that.
yeah.
I really like Big Kannon, but I keep feeling like I'm bad luck for him.
He just got all excited and shit while he was rapping, and then I fucked you up, huh? Sorry, bruh.
Caustic. It's cool.
But yeah, my question is with the little league battles, or with the smaller league battles, I should say, and it always ends up being like a
Could you imagine little league rap battles?
little league. The smaller
get your-
league
get
rap
your
battles,
7-year-old in.
it always ends up like a big name versus a local guy and a one rounder because they can't is it because they can't afford to do more than one round? They can't be like, that's all you can afford, homie. I'm sorry, that's all that gets you.
That's probably what they say, but honestly, it's just less work to do something that you're not going to get like a ton of attention for.
Well, that's probably it too. It probably has more to do with opponent than money, even where you're just like, I'm not going to write 3 rounds for this dude that I've never met, because that's honestly
on a video like you're not going to get the views.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, what's the easiest way I can get paid here? And
I'm not trying to be a dick, but that's what I did with Mr. Biscuit. But it was based purely on necessity. I was like,
That's one of the few
I'm
battles
battling.
I go back and watch, and I'm just like, dude, you got fucked up.
yeah,
I take a little personal joy out of it.
I handled Mr. Biscuit. That was fun. But it was funny because it was like I was taking a 1-round battle with him, unlimited, because I was like, bro, I'm not, I got to battle Dirt 2 weeks, and then I'm going to be in a van before I get
anything
there.
from
and
this.
it's Mr. Biscuit. The reason I'm doing it is because I want to stop in Colorado. I want EK to have a battle. I want to complete this tour. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It only made sense for us to go up that way and do it that way. But it was weird. They were pretty screwy. Our battle was tight. We actually had a big audience because it was next to this crazy-ass nightclub out there that was mad hoodish, and all these cats came in to watch me and Biscuit battle, and like I was like, you see what I'm doing to this motherfucker right here? And they were like, man, I don't know.
How long
I do
were
well
your
with
guys'
those
rounds?
guys. It was unlimited,
unlimited.
but I
Okay,
they were around 3 minutes roughly. You know what I mean? I actually went longer, but I was like,
my favorite part about Mr. Biscuit is that Mr. Biscuit is only his battle rap name. He has a different name for his rap music.
oh really?
What is that?
You know, I don't remember.
Oh wow.
Oh, there you go.
Well, that's a good
works out
idea.
for
But
him.
I know
Is it Christian rap music?
it's not good rap music.
Okay,
I don't know if it's Christian.
Shouts to Isaac Knox, but Little Dave, Big Cannon. I think Big Cannon won clearly.
obviously.
Overproduced battle from a smaller league. The sync was off a bit at the time, but I appreciate the effort, and I'd like to see more.
Intro was clean.
Yeah, the intro was clean as fuck. It looked like I was like, wow, this shit is crazy. But it's hard to do battles. I think cats don't know, like, going into like filming your first event. I'm sure like everyone's there's a lot of shit we did with the Battle of the Zay the first time that we're not gonna do with the second one, just because you learn as you go. You know what I mean? But the next one is a really strange battle that was presented by Vlad TV, one of the bigger names in underground hip hop blogs for sure, and it's the Killers Battle League that he's running out there, and he put together a strange battle.
Gonna touch your pockets.
Between two cats I had never heard of. Iron Sheik versus Brooklyn Hanz.
I've heard of Brooklyn Hands before.
I think I have too. But Iron Sheik I'd never heard of,
Dude.
I never heard of Iron
except
Sheik.
for the Iron Sheik, like
real
Camel
one.
And
Clutch.
he was almost like the
I
actual
break your
wrestling
back,
Iron Sheik.
fuck your ass, make you humble. Like that's
Fuck
who
your ass, make you humble, make a track, do it back, ding it back. Like he rapped like
yeah.
that too. Like his bar,
Dude,
every
like-
one of his rounds was just like him saying words that sounded like.
Like I
each
told
other
Dirtbag
over
on the
and
phone,
over.
like Iron Sheik is exactly like how I imagine Cannabis to rap when he came back.
Yeah, that's what Cannabis should have done. What Iron Sheik does all the time.
That's what I thought. thought Cannabis was gonna do. Was
Did you guys see
Iron Sheik's performance?
Just his whole ensemble with his like spiked bracelets.
Yeah.
And like
He was a weird.
tight T-shirt, like
He was
tucked
a
into jeans.
strange
to
looking
his
motherfucker.
jeans.
He looked like one of the like cats that would be in Mad Max, like roaming around in the desert with like some sort of bladed weapon and shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
he
Like,
I don't know. I mean, something about me thought maybe this dude makes some pretty wild, weird music though. If he
oh,
does.
I'm sure. I
He's
want to
just
hear. I
weird.
want to see. I just
On some
want to hear it. I
weird
have to
shit.
hear it.
I just stumbled upon some wild, weird music the other day. I don't know if you've ever heard of this shit called Death Grips. Are you aware of this dude?
Mm-mm.
This dude is out of his fucking mind, dude. Like, remember War Cloud? This is like dubstep War Cloud.
Wow.
Dude, it's fucking crazy. And I don't know how I ended up with it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how you ended up this far off topic. Brooklyn
Yeah,
Hands
where did we
versus
go?
Iron Sheik.
Anyway,
bro.
so-
I think Brooklyn Hands.
I think Hanz
it has
took
like
it.
a way more like
Polished. It was clean.
Well, it just like
You know what though? There was a couple times.
like you said with Iron Sheik, it was very like, and then a hat, and then a bat, and then a cat. Like it was very like
He's
simple,
like, yo, he's like, check my lyrical content.
my lyrical content.
and he kept getting like very religious, and it was weird because it was like Allah, and then it was God, and then it was like Christian, and then it was.
Well, hey,
I mean, and then
he comes in all
Yo,
shapes
I
and
go
sizes,
against the
homie.
product of negativity and ignorance.
it was
I
like
preach
it was weird.
deliverance, experience,
Hey,
belligerence with
I gotta say that.
other killer shit.
It was very cannabis.
Did anybody else catch that couple weird times where Hanz turned around and was like rapping to his boy, and him and his boy had like some weird like icon. His boy's like licking his lips and like yeah. And like, it was like it made me uncomfortable to watch.
Skylar's
like,
noticing
I
like
don't
the
even watch
subtle
this.
moments in a battle.
Yeah.
Why was he rapping to
I
his
think a
boy,
lot of
though?
cats-
It
I
was
think
weird.
a lot of-
Skylar's gaydar has turned up like way too hard and shit.
I think a lot of cats. Skylar's like there was a connection between.
Dude, I
them.
just
Those
saw this
dudes-
romance,
I saw
buddy.
Those
romance.
dudes were cold
I saw
in
the
the
side.
wilderness
I
one
saw the
time.
side romance created.
They shared a night.
No, I think cats,
I
honestly-
actually like Brooklyn Hands.
I
It
think
was,
so.
it
I
was
think it's
polished.
tight.
She was clean.
But I think cats nowadays, their boys know their bars too very
Yeah.
well. That's probably the only people who hear their bars is
Yeah.
their homies. And when they fall off, they expect their homies to like know
Like,
their
keep
shit
it
too.
going
So
and
maybe
shit.
like looking back at his homie it was like yeah.
He's like, yo, you
No,
kidding?
Caustic will look back at me during like a dragon sometimes. No, but Caustic in a battle will look back and he'll be like, yeah, and I'll be like, yeah, motherfucker, you're doing that shit. Get that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I
I'm
never
saying,
know
though, it
like
was a
what's
lot of
happening
bars.
in the middle of a
It's ju-
battle.
it was
for
just
some
weird.
reason.
but that's what every time he's ever like, it's never like, it's always like, huh? Like,
It was like
Am I
eight, it
getting
was like
this
8
motherfucker?
bars though. He had his back to him, rapping to his boy. I'm like,
Yeah.
why is he rapping to with his back?
Man,
like,
I don't.
yo,
That's some
like,
Daylyt ass shit.
You guys could have had this conversation at home.
Y'all should've-
All right. Anyways,
You should have said this shit
I
in
still
the
think-
car, bro. You got to do a rap battle right now.
So Iron Sheik is weird. Brooklyn Hands is very polished. I expect to see him in a lot more.
Yeah, it was clean.
Of those battles out there. I haven't seen him in URL. Maybe he's done like a Proving Grounds 101 like that.
He's in New York. I always heard of him as like a dude that'll fucking beat the shit out of you.
Well, that's probably tight
So
too.
that's
Like has a
interesting.
good reputation for battle rap. Like
Yeah.
he'll beat the shit out of you. So you're like, oh fuck.
Iron Sheik could be interesting though. Iron Sheik and Daylyt would be a weird one.
Yeah, for sure. I guarantee you that battle is already in the works.
I
People
feel
are
like-
already locking that down. Contracts are being signed for Iron Sheik
Pinned
versus
away.
Daylyt.
There's a
as we
notary
speak,
in the building.
bro. That's happening.
Caustic.
Oh, Solo versus.
So, moving right along to the next battle. This was a don't flop battle versus Arkaic and Illmaculate.
I actually caught this one.
And there's some conflicted emotions about this battle. I actually was with Illmac in Sweden a couple weeks before the battle. He set up a tour around the battle with Cool Nuts and some other cats, and so he didn't have shit. Like 2 weeks before the battle, he had like a round, and he fucking put it together and he delivered. And at the end of the day, I thought he won the fucking battle. Partly because I think Archaic is kind of a douchebag. I think he takes douchey approaches, and his voice is fucking terrible. But I did battle the guy, and he didn't even I don't know if it was like as a fuck you to like or whatever, but he didn't even try. You know, like in our battle, like he.
So
like,
you might have a little bit of a bias, is what you're saying.
Because of that.
Okay, yeah,
but
yeah.
like, I don't know what if that, because it wasn't supposed to be like a fuck you to me. You don't try against a battle of me, and then I fucking mollywomp you in front of all your friends, and everyone laughs at you about your big fucking nose and whatever. But the battle doesn't get a lot of views because you sucked. You know what I mean? It's like,
I kind of felt like a lot of Illmac's bars were kind of just blah, like, oh, your nose doesn't match your face. Like, really? Come on, you know, like that's.
A lot of Illmac is in the delivery, obviously. Where like it's the way he says it. It's like, yeah.
No, I mean I was buying it. I liked a lot of.
This is weird.
I liked a lot of his.
match.
I liked his whole shit about saying that like you didn't snitch, and it makes sense because like when you did the O'Shea battle, you didn't say shit. Like he like had like a long shit that like you plead the fifth, and it all connected to like him doing that O'Shea battle and O'Shea doing all the work, which is once again a thing like where Archaic like doesn't try in battles, and then fucking like blames it on or like he sucks or whatever, and then he blames it on not trying.
Actually, really well in this battle.
Totally
honestly.
did. Yeah, I thought Archaic. What's another battle that he did well in? Bender.
Are
those like the only battles that this motherfucker has tried for in this format? Because every other battle he's done in this format have been like that.
He did good.
I didn't even write for this, like kind of like dickhead attitude, which is like that's not cool, bro. Like, I thought he tried for this well, but I think like. I don't know. His bars are super simple, and his voice is fucking terrible. It's not my style, not my cup of tea. You know what I mean?
I think Archaic has really good moments, and just needs to stay consistent.
Who did you think won the battle upon first watch? I
would honestly have to watch it again. Because,
I couldn't really call it off the first watch. I felt like it was pretty fair.
Yeah. I thought they fucking.
It's pretty even, honestly.
I thought they. Yeah. I think with Illmac, it's like, and the same thing with the source. Unless you do amazing, they're not going to give it to you. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to do amazing, or they're just not going to.
Well, it's because it's like you can't like say really great shit and then like say subpar shit and think that it's gonna fly. People are gonna be like, "Whoa, why is he?"
Well, he has like Illmac, and Illmac has like a legacy of like great battles and like moments of doing good. Yeah. Whereas like Archaic has had like moments of doing bad to where like it's expected for him to lose, so he has that underdog appeal going into the battle, and it's once again it's one of those moments where he decides to try.
Good to see Illmac deliver, though. You know.
Yeah, I mean, well, he came through like even on tour.
Well, I mean, like you said, it comes down to preference.
Yeah.
If you prefer performance and you like the way Illmac performs, then Illmac would win it for you. If you know, if you like how Archaic performs, then that's what it is.
I don't know. Even like bars alone, I would give it to Illmac. You know what I mean? Just like, which sounds fucking lame and nerdy of me, but I think I just think he was the angles that he took. I liked more. You know what I mean? Like,
I guess maybe I'm slightly biased towards nose jokes, where I'm just like, come on, like really.
Yeah.
I like when people do nose jokes on me at this point.
They gotta be clever. That's for sure.
You have to do really fucking good to win with nose jokes at this point. And I like when people do that shit because I almost always have something.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, go ahead.
I guess it would be like if someone was like battled someone with a beard and they were doing a bunch of beard jokes, I'd probably be like, oh, this is stupid. I hate this.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
But you'd shave your beard off.
I looked
at
the
battle,
poll on rapmusic.com, and I don't know if that's like any fucking good gauge, but they also feel like Illmac was robulated.
Really?
Yeah. Well, he didn't get the win officially then. I didn't.
They officially gave the win to Archaic, and I think people were disappointed about that in the online community. I don't think so much at the live event, but whatever. I mean, it was a close enough battle.
It was a good
Archaic
battle
did perform.
all the way through.
It was one of those ones where he decided to try.
Having a close battle with Illmac's never a bad look.
Never that. So the final battle on the list is Dirtbag Dan versus 100 Bulletz.
Of course.
He ain't even get the second verse, but he gonna get this wrong.
Yeah, I get an opportunity to talk about myself, man. Come on, dude. Let me just bask in it. Talk to me about this battle. You guys seen this? You were there. Caustic, you were there.
I watched it.
You were standing right in the battle. You watched the battle. Shouts out to all of the quality of the filming and the editing of all of the fucking King of the Dot battles from Alcatraz. They look fucking super clean. I love the intros where they like kind of just captured moments of us in the fucking in the beginning. And I gotta say, you look at the intro and you look at fucking, I don't think Avocado likes Bulletz, and I think like he specifically like edited like he's not gonna do anything, like he's not gonna manipulate anyone's verse or whatever, but like the moments he has like an opportunity to like
exploit your fucking bad.
So he like shows like the intro, you see like Bulletz and he's like wiping his brow like, oh, this is I'm kind of nervous, and then you see me and I'm like it's like oh shit. Dude, I was gonna kill him.
That kind of got me with that shit too on mine. I was, when I'm coming into the ring, I'm just like, oh fuck.
Oh shit.
It's like I don't know my shit.
Oh, do I remember my bars? And they like captured the moment. And this is like, ooh, this is where Caustic was thinking about. Did he remember his bars or not? But
so Stumbleina, a lot of stumbling in that.
Yeah,
battle.
in the first round he was doing the ones where he was like, and then he would just continue the bars and he would be like, you know.
I mean, honestly, I heard his shit earlier in the day, and I was actually really impressed. I was like, this is gonna be a fucking real match.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And he did not get that shit out the way he was doing.
Well, because he was, I think he got nervous in the moment. He'll say he's unprepared, but I think in the moment it's pretty nerve wracking, especially when, like, even though I was probably at my most unprepared, I'm definitely like, one thing I do well around opponents and in a battle is make them feel like I'm in control of the situation, or that I'm not nervous at all. Like that's all I can do. You know what I mean? It's just be like, yeah, you're fucked, homie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like that coupled with like, you know, you have travel anxiety anytime you travel for a battle. I think Cats Online are like, the audience was fucking lame. Like they were tired for sure.
Yeah, we battled back to back.
Yeah, and there was
it was just a fucking tired thing.
Yeah, it was hot too, so it was a lot, and everyone's fucking high. It's like way past 420 at that point, so like cats are starting to get
fried and shit.
But they were rocking with us for the most part.
Deep fried chicken.
And cats are like, oh, people weren't rocking with Bulletz. But the thing is about an Oakland audience, and the same goes for a lot of audiences, they once you fuck up once in front of them, it's really hard to win them back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And right off the bat in the first round, he had a lot of those moments.
Just like you were saying, you got to make it through your first.
Yeah, you have to, man. You're better off fucking up in your third than you are in your first, because once you lose the audience, like once you do that, you really have to get them back. You know what I mean? And I feel like even at some point he was able to get them back because he started getting really good reactions from them. But I'm throwing punches every two. He's throwing punches on 4s and 8s. You know what I mean? Of course, I'm getting more reaction. It just, it's like I'm
delivered
searching
good.
for it.
I mean, he had some really good bars. I felt like the battle was.
I was being a dick. I was like, oh, he's good when he don't fuck up. Caustic's like, fucking cunt. He's such an asshole. Well, you see Caustic in the back at one point. He's like, God, you're a dick, bro.
Oh yeah, because I watched it today and I saw that because some kid put a comment. They're like 14 minutes in, Caustic is a fucking cunt.
It's all about when I can't remember what bar, when I lean in, I'm like, so good. Oh, when I was like, your chin bone's connected to your chest bone, and I'm like, I lean in, I'm like,
yeah, the clap was good.
The clap hella sold that bar.
It's so good. Just being a dick, like those.
I thought that was good, but you like when you're in between rounds, you're just like, you stumbled, you stumbled, you stumbled, you stumbled.
Yeah, you're like a little kid on the playground.
Oh, that's sheer joy. That's sheer joy right there, man. I was happy. I was like, oh, I already won this
battle. You were like the shittiest kid in the playground to play with.
Totally. There was someone was like, Dirtbag Dan is a terrible sportsman. Battle rap is not a sport, and it is, if anything, battle rap is the sport of being a terrible sportsman.
Right.
So I feel like I'm perfect for this.
So true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm actually pretty good. If you can beat me at video games, just don't beat me at the thing I love.
You weren't about that too, bro. Don't.
Well, I just don't play them. Like if I can't, like I'm not gonna play FIFA with fucking nerdy fucking soccer nerds like Caustic and Abel.
Yeah,
and shit.
because playing Call of Duty Zombies for hours
bro.
is a step up from fucking FIFA 13.
Come on, bro. I don't play zombies that much, dude. I play multiplayer.
Every time I come
I'm campaigning mostly, bro.
Every time I come here, zombies.
So yeah, it ended up being a promo battle.
Yeah, I never. No one ever told me it was going to be promo, and
Thank
we
you,
just never
Skylar.
discussed it.
Yeah.
And
I like how you just decided at the end. It was like, I kind of lost. Let's call it promo.
no,
I like how Avocado left that in there.
no,
that's
that was
tight.
tight. He left it where, and I was like, I call it promo too if I lost. It's just being a dick, dude. So I'm like, oh man, there he cut out the part where I was like, I fucking won, and everyone's like, and then they carried me out.
Nobody
happened.
carried you out.
All right.
You went.
You did scream, I fucking won.
I
but
did,
nobody
but
carried
nobody
you out.
carried me out.
Everyone just like looked at each other like, yeah, I guess so.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. There
I
was a
agree
judge.
with that.
They picked out judges before the battle, but then they just didn't like. It was like JC, Senior Sonic Soundwavius, best name in battle rap.
Wow.
Senior Sonic Sunwavius.
Sonic Soundwavius. What do you think about the battle, Sonic Soundwavius?
I thought it was pretty good.
He's my
okay?
cousin.
That's like Speedy Gonzalez's
Yeah.
like astronaut cousin.
He's my cousin, Sonic Soundwavius.
He's like, I'm Sonic.
Sonico Sunwavius.
Sonico Soundwavius. All right, so
Sonic, bro.
Yeah, they didn't judge it. No cares.
no, but like I mean,
Why did they just say fuck it?
even
at the
Bullets
end? I
today,
wouldn't,
even
like-
Bullets today, like it basically in so many words was like, yeah, you got me 2-1. But honestly, like what's the round he won? My second round was fucking tits. That's where I had all the dumb neck jokes. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I got every fucking round. He slipped up in the first. He fucking I was better in the second.
You ever
He
gonna
slipped
be
up in the
like,
third.
yeah, you beat me 3-0? You were gonna say that to anybody? You ever gonna come out and just be like, yeah, you got me all 3 rounds?
Yeah, people have said
Really?
that to me
Come
before.
on. Yeah.
I've heard that many times.
Would you say that? Would you ever say that to someone? Yeah, exactly. Would you ever
I
say
never
that?
had to.
Well,
Luckily.
Yeah, I've never had to. I've always been in there close enough. Like honestly, like all
was a
the
good
battles that
battle
I
either way.
lost have been like by a slim ass margin. You know what I mean? And even like a lot of the battles that I win are by a slim ass margin too, depending on the competition. Bullets, I thought. I felt like within like the battle rap community that I might have been the underdog going in. That people, fuck, man, it's so weird. Like the stigmas that get built up behind battle rappers and shit, and you play to them like you go fine. Like if you're gonna say I'm this, then I'm gonna be this.
Yeah.
But like, catch the point where like even on this battle, like there's like the odd, like the weird comment where it's like Dan doesn't even rap. All he's doing is telling jokes.
and then you do that whole like clothing build up.
Or, but and not
You know,
even
and
that,
just,
or
like,
like,
use
or
this whole thing
just the
against
shit
him.
at the end where he's like, all he does is jokes. I'm like, bro, I'm the one that said real people live real lives
Yeah,
and
that
fucking vultures feed through Ethernet cables at ultra speed. Like I was the only one who tried to make like some kind of point like beyond like just you're a piece of shit, like a greater point about battle rap as a whole and how people don't really need to hear gun bars that are, you know,
Irrelevant.
senseless bravado. Like it's not, no one's shooting anybody, but at the same time, these kids are like, he doesn't rap at all. All he does is tell jokes. You know what I mean? Like, and that it's like, honestly, once those things get attached to your name, it's just, that's just what it is. That's who I am now. It doesn't matter how much I rap. It doesn't matter if I'm the guy who does the double time in battles. I still don't rap. I still just tell
You'd
jokes.
have to like double time every battle for like 9 battles, just all double time.
Yo, he's
And
a
then they'd
good
be like,
rapper.
Why did he switch his
Yo,
style
Dirtbag's
up?
not funny.
I liked
He's
it
a
better.
good rapper.
And
I
I
like his
think,
funny shit better.
I think people definitely like us. They think that associative wordplay and
Didn't Bulletz have like 2 lines of double time just like stuck in there someplace too? Like
there was a couple. He had a couple
like he was having,
does
like,
in
a
there,
little
but
mini seizure.
just I think people like.
I didn't hear anything.
He had a couple like schemes that I liked. I think the Kickstarter thing everybody liked.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I think
yeah, that got his biggest reaction, I think.
the Kim Kardashian line everybody liked, which
Yeah.
but
That
it's
one
been
was-
done before, so I wasn't like I was.
I was
Yeah.
Who did it before?
Who
I was
did?
kind of
Someone
more
did
laughing off how long it took the reaction to the crowd. You know, the crowd was like, "Wait,
Someone will put it in the fucking comments. Somebody did that.
Knocked up Kim Kardashian.
that was pretty good."
But yeah, they
Scooby-Doo
were a little late
mystery.
on that shit.
Took them a second. They like wanted to react, but they had to think about it.
It was like zoinks, and then they were like, "I got it."
Okay.
But so I think people just say they go. He's using associative wordplay. He's rapping. Like that's lyricism.
That's
like just because
that's
you're
all it
using
is
that
for some
one
people.
scheme, it doesn't make that lyricism.
For some people, that's all battle rap is right now.
Can you listen
It's
to a
just-
song where somebody just like who does one scheme?
well, unless that's the like sometimes that's tight, you know what I mean? But that can't be like every song. That can only be one
Yeah,
song.
exactly.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I think that like like that's why like cats have one hit and not like a bunch of different hits. You know what I mean? I think Ace Hood does the same pattern on every song, but fuck, it's a good pattern. People copy it too.
Yeah.
I think
never
you know
mind.
what I mean.
Well, never
but
mind.
it, but at the same time, like in a battle, it definitely works because people definitely do it.
Well,
but
then-
it
and then
doesn't
you're kinda
mean
known
that's
for
not
that, like you
lyricism.
said.
Just because you're doing that doesn't mean like you're rapping hella fucking intricate and like. And Bulletz definitely does a good job of it, but if anyone takes it too far, it's that guy, and that's why I did the whole less is more thing. I was just like, yeah, man, it's like it's more effective when it's used in like small poignant doses versus just like every verse is one 8-bar to 16-bar setup after another, where I say like a bunch of TV shows and then say, and then close it with a really strong television punch, or I
Right.
do like a fucking, a bunch of fucking. I think I really was like with your friskies with the whiskers.
That was
and the
funny,
yeah.
That's just dickhead shit. Like, but that's my take on that. That's how I would see it. I'm like, you're just fucking walking down the fucking cat food aisle going, oh, friskies, whiskers.
Yeah.
Make a
I can
list.
say these in a sentence.
Make a fucking list, run it backwards. You know what I mean? And that's like, to me, that's not that fucking amazing.
My favorite shit is going in the crossword puzzles and just looking up the words for the crossword puzzles. like the word search shits where you just like circle each letter.
Yeah,
and, like,
yeah,
find,
yeah.
It's like find everything about cars. I heard that's where that all came from.
Bars.
I heard a story.
Find everything about bars.
involving QP reading a word search puzzle.
Wow, QP really
And changing
godfathered
the
a lot of
fucking
that shit.
world.
And changing the face of battle.
Changing the fucking world.
So we're gonna fucking close this bitch out with the Cypher. Able Abilities is in the studio, so he's gonna come in here and fucking rap with us. Move some of this fucking shit over. Can you grab the fucking?
Can you not throw torches around like a crazy white person?
Skylar G's gonna fucking drop the beat. We're gonna all fucking rock some. What you wanna here? Go, yeah. Scoot up right here. I'll fucking move this bitch right here. Yeah. Able Abilities, if y'all don't know, member of the Mighty Counterproductive. And Counterproductive, you know what I mean? Like, we've always been like known as like a rap
grab
group.
the mic.
You're gonna need that.
He doesn't
You're
want a
gonna
mic.
need that. You're gonna need that microphone, G. But we've always been like a rap group, right? Well, like, it's a lot more to Counterproductive than just like myself, Able Ability, Skylar G, and Itchy the Killer. Rory Campbell, who's shot all our music videos, the guy who is responsible for the Dirtbag Dance Show. This is his fucking idea. He's definitely in the crew. Caustic's fucking here, bro, and he's fucking dropping music with us on the regular. You know what I mean? It definitely, you'll see a lot of fucking shit coming out of Counterproductive, which is this fucking building. But Able Abilities, yo, you got your fucking mic? You want to just fucking? Oh, hold on. Just take that. Hold on, we'll switch.
What's gonna happen?
What is the problem here?
He's not on. Yo. Mic checks. Yeah.
Yo. Skylar G.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Turn it down a little bit. Okay. All right. We in this bitch. Able Ability's gonna get us started. We're gonna each drop a verse, and then we're gonna shake out for the night. This has been the Dirtbag Dance Show. As always, I hope you fucking enjoyed it. Cheer. Skylar G on the beat.
Yo. Able A. DBD show. Check. Finna be the best, nigga, fucking nomination. Sitting by myself, fully engaged the conversation. Standing in marble, staring right at my adaptation. Feeling the harmony with myself and all creation. Be it at ease, just like the breeze flowing through the trees. Nah, that's just weed blowing trees like a breeze. Trying to make this motherfucking cashier bubble. Dirt pulling out some old hash in his trouble. Yeah. The door's wide shut, so take a step in or shut the fuck up. We only got time for rhymes and fine sluts. And by sluts, I mean beats with nice butts. Dumping on me. Producers in my shit, drop something on me. Bouncing in my motherfucking seat all night. I finally got my speakers tweaked just right. Boy, I'm like an OG, stack emojis. Feeling like an old school pimp of MOPs. How I'm supposed to look with a bag of no trees. Niggas still don't get it, no swag, no seeds. Keeping the mania, and if my music was me, then it would be gamey. Bitch, I love to entertain me, saying fuck you, pay me. Out of line, out of pocket, out of my damn mind. I get it in and I get it every time. Finna hit the grind, nigga, get it on the low. Put it in the bag, nigga, keep it by the dough. Fill it to the top, nigga, all the playing no. And if it ain't pimpin', expect a player to go. I'm looking for an exit, they say in another row. These beats my bitches, I treat them like they a hoe. Fucking up your retina, you staring at my glow. You niggas burnt out, my nigga, we burn slow. DVD show.
I have a lay in this bitch. My mic's too loud, but what else is new? Yo, it's your boy Dirt. Picture me rolling in the bucket, bumping P-Funk hits with tree trunk splits while children holler he got spits. If she got tits, I'ma film her doing the splits and sell it to kids, cause hip-hop's a hell of a biz. My free flows are powerful, competition's useless. Writtens are astounding, rappers ask me how I do it while your girlfriend's front row bumping crew hits. I didn't give her flowers, but I put dick on her 2 lips. It's too sick, rock shows on the weekly. Chicks stop, pose, take flicks when they see me singing. He's in stores, my sister got a CD, believe it. She also got a mouth full of penis. Keep dreaming, and you can get a shot with a pro. Either a shot on the chin or a shot in the throat. You know me, it's just Dirtbag rocking the boat. Trying to get them chickens squawking when we rocking the show. It's obvious, bro. You got an optimal right. We'll cut that shit with a blade like Wesley Snipes. Break up some good, roll it up tight. Pass it to your favorite rapper, let him give it a light. Shit, oh, he ain't here to give it to me. It's the equivalent of sickness when I'm ripping the beat. I got a doctorate in proper shit, a spitting degree. You better than me? How could you honestly be?
Yo. Let's come back around. I'm trying to think of some old shit. I don't even know what the fuck I'm gonna do right now.
Oh, get it.
Yeah.
Get it.
Yo, when the clock strikes 12, all these whack kids gotta go. Kill the lights, lock them out like dominoes. Alright, cliffhangers for you modern day Geronimos. Will put you in a place of rock bottoming. I should know, got a lot of soul, so I roll a lot of optimals. Can't show me nothing I wrote that's not phenomenal. Latino folks know the Kikaz is simpatico. You don't know, middle holes of loss is impossible. This ass talking shit simply isn't logical. Almost comical, I treat a rapper like an obstacle. Haunted artist tools, every article's a brush with death. Post-traumatic stress flashbacks, and here's something fresh. True to my craft, I can't let you take another breath. Catch a slug, think of who you love before nothing's left. Yeah, everybody's all mad at me. I'm fucking my I wrote this verse in 2007, but I'm gonna go off the top of the top till it's finished. I'm just gonna do it. You just doing dishes while you tripping and fucking talking like bitches. I'm just doing my shit. Kid fucking Caustic, taking off like a motherfucking goddamn rocket. James Harden, watch the game hard when I lay low, then I'll motherfucking break him off like the warden. We the 4 horsemen. I'm going off as this shit.
Yeah. It's been the Dirtbag Dan Show, sponsored by BCOapparel. Beat by Skylar G on the Cypher as always. Catch us in 2 weeks. We will be back with more battle rap for y'all. We're gonna have some more fucking Cypher action. We're gonna have fucking some more what the fuck moments of the week.
That was the what the fuck moment.
You know, all that good shit. Shouts out once again to the sponsors, BCOapparel. Check them out at BCOapparel.com. Or click the link on the fucking banner on the DirtbagDanceShow.com page. Always watch this shit on YouTube, share it with your friends, fucking download it on iTunes, subscribe, and then you'll get it every fucking time. You know what I'm saying. From myself, Skylar G, Caustic, Able Abilities in this bitch. Young Rory Campbell on the fucking ones and computer, making sure this shit's live. We have been the Dirtbag Dan Show. I'm gonna take this dab. Peace out.